Button.
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 As in cute as. Another
Hello,
thing
everyone.
that people call Taeyang.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
So-
peeps.
We'll be doing
Hello.
another House Rule Pathfinder Society session tonight. We're going to be playing another Season 0 module. It is one that I have played before and
Oh,
can tell you is not as
the
likely
faint
to
of heart.
kill you as much.
It's not a
Murder on the
brutal
silver
murder
sheets.
fest.
It's not as likely to do that.
I'll take my
it's one-
chances.
it is
I
one that
watched
is
the
well-regarded,
murder in the Silken
and it does
Murder
actually
Town.
have a sequel in a later season that we may eventually get to. And this
I'd
is
like to.
the
That sounds
Tide
fun.
of Morning, scenario 023. And why don't we start with everybody introducing their characters?
I'm playing Davern, tallest man alive. He's a human fighter who wields a
His
Nodachi.
last name. You have a very long last name.
I am playing Helen. She is an unchained barbarian who is in nice, fancy blue and red armor. She's about average height, 5'6". Stands really straight, very noble. Has long blonde hair and has it shaved on one of the sides.
I'm
Richard?
playing Olignut. He's an Unchained Rogue.
Brittany?
I am playing a Lauren, who is a level 1 vanilla cleric, a middle-aged half-elf that carries a scimitar.
Ed?
I'm playing Ramal Hantava, a human sorcerer.
You are a wizard.
Daring and loyal to his friends, and pretty good at casting a couple of spells every session.
And Lee?
I'm playing Butzorig Taeyang. He's a human magus. He carries I don't know. He carries a longsword, wears chain shirt, is bald and dashing. Not very dashing.
Balder dashing, maybe?
Yes.
Hey. Excellent. Well, if people are ready, I have just a little bit to read to you.
Oh boy.
Black
Love
text.
it.
Dr. Black.
Yes. Hold on. I need to prepare myself for the block text. Okay, I'm ready.
In Absalom, the venture captains claimed it would be a nice walk in the woods, a pleasant change of pace from the bustle of the city. Obviously, they forgot about the brambles, boulders, and biting insects of the Verderon forest, which turned the journey into an arduous 3-day scramble of detours, torn clothes, and near falls. Fortunately, venture captain Denil Hamshanks made a firm impression before the expedition left Absalom. The air grew still as Hamshanks rolled into the meeting room deep inside the Pathfinder Lodge in Absalom, his jowls flowing and his enormous axe clinking against his thigh. The man's black eyes scanned the room. "You lot?" Hamshanks spat. "Well, maybe you'll surprise me. Your boat leaves in an hour, so I'll be brief. One of the society contacts in Andron sent us an interesting little nugget this morning. A druid named Hemzel swept into the Augustana's Civics Library last week, demanding his right of research. Our contact learned that Hemzel acquired a lore stone from somewhere in the Verderon forest. Heard of such a thing?" Hamshanks paused expectantly and spat again. "Of course not. Heard of druids at least? You better have. And their crazy stone circles? Well, thank Gorham for that. Lore stones are somehow connected to them. Supposedly they can bestow you with all of the knowledge of the druids. We'd like to know how, so we want that stone, and you're going to get it for us. Unfortunately, the Society is not a friend to Hemzel. He's the self-declared protector of the Verderon forests, inside Andron's borders, and some of our more eager explorers have angered him and his little band of gnomes. He's sworn a blood feud with the Pathfinders. Break out your skills of persuasion and get me that lore stone. Do what you need to. Sweep the floors or plant some trees for the old man, whatever it takes. Something nice. Let him know we're there to study and not to slash and burn. As the sun sets on the third day of travel in the Verderon forest, the welcome sight of a puffing chimney, Hemzel's home, according to the map, reveals itself atop a hill. And now we go back in time and you tell me if you wanted to buy anything before you left Absalom a week ago.
Boy, Helen could really use a torch, so she's not buying one.
Hey, Rory, real quick. Are we journeying to a place that's outside of the country Absalom
You are traveling to the country of Anderon.
and Iran? I'm going to
So
write
Rory, I have a
And
question
I
for
wanted
you.
to
That
go
I
to this
realized I never asked this question.
Yep.
Do we get money from stuff?
Yes.
Do you have any idea how much money we got
Yes.
for
I
the
can tell
weird
you.
monkey one?
Yep.
Mist of Mwangi.
I can
Yes.
tell him.
Okay, you got it.
Yep, I'll take care of it.
Okay. It would have been around 500, but I don't know the exact amount.
I think that's the one I was in, right?
Yep.
Yes. I want to say 503, but I'm not positive.
Almost all of the adventures I've done gave more than 450 and less than 600.
There, 500 is like the average for this.
Yeah.
This tier for this
Tier.
for this.
We got 480 for that one.
Okay. You got 480 for gold.
And we got 2 prestige points, so if you would have wanted to use that.
I have that, but I
Um,
haven't. I don't know.
I keep forgetting to ask this, Rory. I want to buy something that's
No.
kind of in the book twice. Do I just pay the higher cost? I
I
want to.
don't know what you mean.
I want to buy a holy symbol that's a silver dagger. Do I pay the higher of the costs, or do I add them, or what do I do?
I think you cannot buy custom items like that in Pathfinder Society.
Like it's a piezo god that has a holy symbol that's a silver dagger.
I have a feeling that the holy symbol would not be a usable dagger.
Yes. What I'm saying, Jeff, is I don't think you can. We'll talk. I'll check into that one.
Okay. Sure.
But I don't think you can. You usually can't custom order things.
Okay.
Now, you could probably have a holy symbol and also have a silver dagger.
And
You
just
can probably thematically say that your holy symbol is
sweep it
shaped
under
like
the
a silver
rug.
dagger.
I'm not going to be too worried about it if you have a silver dagger and use it as a holy symbol. Let's put it that way.
Alright. I will. Yeah, that sounds good.
Rory, I have a couple questions for you then.
Okay.
Can I buy
One
potion with my GP?
Yes, you can buy up to first level potions and scrolls there in the always available category.
Sure.
One thing I wanted to note is Anderon is the homeland to the faction that is Liberty's Edge.
You got it.
Oh, nice.
That's
knew
one of the
that.
reasons
So
I'm bringing
slavery
it.
does not belong here then.
Anderon is a burgeoning democracy. They have recently overthrown the nobility and are trying to do things differently.
I like
Neat.
these guys.
I'm with Liberty's Edge, so
Oh, that makes 3
Do you
of
know
us.
off the top of your head if I can buy silver weapons with always available? If you don't,
Yes.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. I'm gonna do that then.
is this a particularly hot place or like cold or anything like that, or is it more
It
temperate?
is a temperate forest.
Okay.
Let's, what are
Okay.
good forestry equipment? We could buy saws,
I'm sure they
that
would very much like that.
ingratiate us to the druid.
Does
I'm
anybody
gonna buy a
have
couple of potions.
knowledge checks they would like to roll about this? Or any
It's
questions?
called the Tide of Morning.
I should
It's
check.
called the Tide of Morning.
Cool. What?
I don't
was
know.
gonna tweet it.
Are you talking about trained knowledge checks? I only have planes and Arcana.
Yeah, basically only make these if they're trained. The DCs are generally not going to work otherwise.
Rory, I'm going to guess that local checks are not going to get me information about a different country in the woods about druids.
Local checks can be made.
Okay, I'm
I
going
will
to do
make
that.
one.
Local is not specific to the locale the character's originally from.
Well, I'm making it there, I thought, since we rewound it in time.
Yes, so you can make a local check if you want to.
I rolled a 22.
Okay.
Romulan, nice.
Both of you know that the Verderon Forest is in Anderon, that Anderon is a democracy that is kind of not on good terms with Taldor or Cheliax. Because it's a democracy. They're not really at war with them, but there's definitely some espionage between those parties. You
Because
also
those
know
other
that
places are not democracies?
yes, they're very much not democracy.
Taldor is like a monarchy, and Cheliax is like a super monarch.
Someone might be
Um,
wearing Taldor parade armor.
You also know that Hemzel has been a thorn in the Pathfinder Society for many years. He has deliberately stopped Pathfinder explorations into his beloved forest, occasionally even resulting resorting to violence to keep them out.
They
You
don't
also-
want us to kill him, though, right? We just need to.
Right. They don't want you to kill him. You also know that he
They
has
want
a
us to come
group
here
of
and make
gnome
nice with him?
allies. Yes. You also know that he has a group of gnome allies that are in the forest with him.
Is Hemzel a gnome? Or
Hemzel is not. He is a human.
Okay.
Rory, you said I can use prestige points
Cost
to
me a
buy
wand, right, Jack?
level 1 wands, yeah?
Yes, it would cost 2 prestige points to buy 1 wand.
I heard you guys talking about the Cure Light Wounds wand thing. Is that still a thing?
There's a
Never,
lot
never.
of them that are still about, though, right
it is
now.
not bad to have a Cure Light Wound wand. I
Yeah,
don't know
think
who in the party has them right now.
I'm gonna spend 2 prestige and get one.
Sure, you would have had to do that before you left, so you'd mark it
That's-
on this chronicle sheet.
And I don't know what that means, but okay.
At the end of every session,
The
you get a
sheet
chronicle
gives you.
sheet that has your gold and prestige and any boons or things you might get from it.
I might
Um,
need to find that.
I'm gonna hand my Cure Light Wound wand over to the cleric and say, "You know what to do."
I'm gonna hang on to my Cure Light Wounds wand, but if in between times, you could,
Oh
that
yeah.
okay?
Davern will say, "Oh, if you know what to do with these," he'll give his wand to Taiyang.
Nope, I don't. I mean, I technically, but wait. Out of curiosity,
He knows what to do with it.
have we met Aloran before?
You were all brought together in Venture Captain Hamshank's lodge room. That was the first time you've met her. You know she's another Pathfinder, but you know that Pathfinders often get thrown together with other people and are expected to work well, even if there is no group dynamic or you end up with 6 wizards.
I'll say,
Mhm.
is there anyone here who is a capable cleric or druid or bard?
Lauren will raise his hand.
Oh,
Perfect. I'll
Right here.
I'll say to Devorin, Aloran is probably a better wielder. I'm
Yeah.
not very good at this.
He'll consider him for a
Technicality that
moment.
I can even handle it.
Probably better than me. He'll hand you his wand.
Much
Um,
obliged.
Like I said, it's a technicality that I can
to
even
the
hold it.
side.
But if push comes to shove, I'll try to whip it around in combat. But between combat, I'm not going to be.
I will
doing
be
that.
sure to take care of you all. Fleeting, naturally.
All right, and so then you have now sailed from Absalom to Anderon and then walked through the forest for a few days, and it's been hot and sweaty and full of insects and brambles, and people who've been living in the city for a long time do not like this. And smoke rises lazily from a chimney set atop a small round wooden hut just over a steep hillside covered in thick vines and brambles. As you start to approach, there's a clearing. You can see this is in a clearing in the forest. You hear a high, squeaky voice. Too late for Hemzel! And then a crackles from the hut. Gyre, finish them! And you guys can roll initiative.
What?
I love this game. I love the part where he didn't make me roll perception before rolling initiative.
You guys
It's
are coming
just
from
my
the
absolute favorite.
south, and you put yourself just off the map along the path.
Yeah, but you also like that we don't interrupt him during his speech.
Ah,
things
the
too.
war's not off to a good start.
You said we put ourselves where now?
South.
Got it.
Just
Yeah,
off the
like-
map like you were following the path. Because you were.
Grid. Is Helen in? Oh yeah, Helen. I'm gonna be by Helen.
I was gonna say, please don't make me go first.
And I think
Helen knows
we
what's
forgot
up.
to make his token global.
Yes, I was
no.
actually just saying that, but I was muted.
Global token.
Darkness.
Oh, you redid it.
Yeah, you did.
Here we go. I'll do it. Okay, he's global.
I'll take the case.
Should be.
I didn't put my token out yet.
Oh, do the thinning
Whoopsies.
around here, little buddy.
We're on the normal one again.
Whoa!
Quick shot on the ground.
down, Maurice.
He's letting him
Every-
change his token.
Has everybody got their tokens now?
I'm putting mine out now because I haven't done that yet.
You had a token out.
I did? Well, it's not there now. So it wasn't global.
Make it globo.
I'm doing it! Shut the fuck up!
Make it globo.
Make it globo.
Am I in the south
Like
or am I?
the superhero?
Oh,
There we
hey, what? Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Globo's not a DC
Oh.
hero, that's for sure.
Oh my god, somebody's moving me. Stop it. Ah!
Can you resize yourself?
Uh,
I
That's
heard that
fine,
sigh.
too.
I didn't say anything false.
No, I was sighing about something
okay.
that one of my
So you
kids.
guys were following the path. So please put yourself in a line as you would have been following the path. Is what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Young votes for the
And the
middle.
only reason I said is you notice that the path is slightly raised, so it is difficult ground
Oops.
along the edges of the path.
If anybody else would like to be ahead of me, you can be. I will go back.
Yes.
Yes.
You're welcome.
So right now, Oliknot, you are walking on a rough slope of difficult terrain.
I haven't moved my guy yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm swimming through sheets of whatever. If you guys need to
Also,
move me somewhere,
I think
please do.
Oleknok's good for it.
I'm usually in the front or in the middle.
Well, right now you're at the back.
Okay, that's fine.
Uh,
Oh,
so,
he's so agreeable.
so if you see kind of the rough edges along the path, those are slope leading down to kind of grassland, and that is difficult terrain to get down from the path. If you look at the slightly darker, higher looking slope as you approach the cottage, that is actual really like rough. It's like someone took a cliff and cut off a hill and cut off the edges. So it's steep earth that he then held in place with thick vines. So it's like crawling ivy vines across all of that. So it's not too much difficult terrain as you have to climb up that slope. So the only way you can approach without climbing is to stay on the path.
What about Weasel?
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yes.
And people can add themselves to the initiative order.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Hey, Rory, can you add me? Wait, where did my character?
We all just disappeared.
Yeah, my
again.
character just disappeared too.
What has
Mhm,
happened
mine too.
before?
Me.
What did we need to do?
Okay.
You know.
Everybody's character is gone.
Yeah, this
I
happened before.
can't add myself
Oh.
to turn order.
Once. What did we do with this?
When did you break now?
I don't know what happened. I see 3 characters only.
Yeah, this was when we
And move global tokens here is only bringing 3 tokens here.
Okay.
So let's go back to this battle board.
Yay! Oh, I'm gone again.
Nope, all the tokens are gone. So I guess re-add your token.
Okay.
Okay.
Wednesday night, Rory. We got a date. If
What?
you have time, we
Kind of
got a
hot.
date.
Sure.
Are we allowed to watch?
No, this would be very
Damn it.
boring. Trust me.
Oh, it was the new tokens.
Actually,
Yeah.
what happened for me is when I went and went to this this tabletop. I was in documents and I switched to tabletop. There were like 6 tokens of each person. So I tried to delete one, and I think somehow it
Deleted. Okay.
no, they were all up in the upper left-hand corner.
Yep.
I deleted those, and then all of the ones in the bottom corner basically disappeared, where people were on the path. So I don't know why that happened.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Rory. That actually makes sense to me. /
Okay.
cries inside. All right.
Did that make sense to you? You know roughly why that would have happened?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll figure it out on Wednesday.
Who? Oliknot. You're
Yes.
missing your token.
Okay, as far as I could tell, he was still okay. Well, I haven't been on the screen for a while. Do I need to re-add him?
Yes, or find him in your library and add him. One of the two. You hadn't added Laron to turn order, so that should be added now for you.
Thank you. For some reason, it wasn't letting me do
I'm
so.
added.
Can you not move your token?
Me?
Can you?
Yeah, I can move him now. He's good.
Okay. Okay, can you resize that to the right size?
I'm working on it.
Sure.
This is so awkward.
Okay. So you guys heard a high squeaky voice. You don't see any combatants at the beginning of this. You just heard something about finish him, and then we'll drop into initiative order.
Finish him.
We've played Mortal Kombat, Rory. We know what's up.
Your might.
The last time someone said finish him My father was in a very bad position.
Song's about to do choking on the splinters. That's like a
And
great
my
one.
mother. Well, we're not even going to talk about that.
Toasty.
Okay, so
She was
everybody's,
the one saying finish
I
everybody,
don't know about my mother. but my
everybody's
father's
correctly
mother.
placed on the map where they actually want to be, and everybody's rolled
let me
initiative.
No, they're
confirm.
all over the place.
No, we're kind of scattered. I was not
Okay,
intending
now
to
I
be in the back, but I'm fine with it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm seeing double tokens.
I see double Daverin and double
Did I refresh?
I don't see double of
I-
any.
Yeah, I see singles only.
I'll just give it a
I'm
reload.
gonna refresh the board. See if
There you
that
go.
changes.
There we go.
Hey.
Bat Zorig is first.
Yes, but Zurich.
That's terrific.
Sorry.
Just call him
bad
Taeyang.
song here.
Just call him
What?
Taeyang. He goes by his last name.
Then why didn't you write Taeyang?
I put his whole name in there.
Hiya.
That is clearly Bat Zorig.
Yeah, just call Daverin DTMA.
He said to roll initials, so I did.
What?
Roll initiative.
Initiative?
Ah,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's another one now.
Okay, I'm there mostly. This is a
Okay.
curvy path, so I mean, I think I'm on it.
Yep. It is a winding path that is difficult to walk on.
I'm gonna move there and do nothing. That's it.
Huh.
Okay.
I'll draw a longsword. Actually, I will do that, and then I'm done.
Approved.
Okay. At 19, there is a shattering sound, and a log that you hadn't seen in the path explodes. And out of the log comes a giant swarm of spiders.
Oh, what?
Nice.
But Taeyang will say that. He'll say, "Oh, what?"
What?
And you guys see from over here, you can see where the spider swarm is,
Uh-huh.
there is a flash of motion, and it looks like something ran away really, really fast. Everybody can make a perception check.
Helen's great at perception.
Fuck yeah, I can.
Perceptioning things.
15.
14.
I try to make it untrained.
23.
Well, yes. There's no
A
something
cleric's untrained.
really that needs for
Not that bad.
perception.
26. Oh, I sent it to Britt. And Britt
No,
sent
I
10.
said it to you.
23.
Sorry, babe.
20s, the 26 and 23 both see a small humanoid figure with gray skin who was moving so fast that they seem to blur in motion.
And they went east from
They
the
ran.
black part.
They ran out into the forest.
Okay.
After possibly shattering a log full of spiders. Which are now a log full of a group of angry spiders in that area. Helen,
So did they move to that spot?
the swarm popped out of the log that was basically in the middle of where that swarm is now.
Oh, good.
This is good.
Oh, damn.
What?
5.
What is all this?
This is a real awkward place to fight a swarm of spiders.
It's
There's
gross.
Yep.
Can you pass?
Okay.
I don't know the rules for swarms.
You can
you,
move to swarms.
can
Yep.
you tell us the rules for swarms?
You could make a knowledge check about that. I can tell you that you can move through a swarm of space.
I'm gonna go right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
I'm gonna flank the swarm, not
You just,
because
like-
it can be flanked, but because I can.
Yep.
But because it can't
Not be
swarm
a
both of you
dilly.
in one turn.
Okay.
Are you also hitting it, or are you double moving?
No, I'm hitting it.
Okay.
Great, Helen's a Barbarador.
Hound's gonna rage.
I love Helen. I love barbarians.
Remember the
Oh,
Kingmaker
it's a
session
swarm
where
of
we
spiders?
just ran
I'm
away from the
Superman.
swarm? 'Cause
Power
we
attack.
could not kill it.
12. Great. Okay. Did I hit the swarm though?
Nope.
Did you flank? Oh, can't flank it.
Power
Well,
attack though.
blow me.
Oleg not?
Okay. You said I can roll a knowledge. I'm guessing local is not going to help me, right?
Nature.
Okay. I also have dungeoneering, but I'm gonna guess that doesn't.
Nature.
10, 15.
Did
20.
Helen
That's
jump it, or did she just walk through the spiders?
We ran through the swarm of spiders, it looked like.
So
I'm done.
Willy as Nilly can get. Okay. Willy Vanilli.
Rommel?
Aha, yes. Aha. I.
Oh.
Is he James Hetfield or something?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's what a level. That's the sound a level 2 wizard makes when he has indigestion.
That wasn't in character. That was my own incoherent ramblings. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I
Very
didn't
much.
act-
Sure.
I guess I didn't actually mean thank you. Like you didn't do anything that helped me.
You're welcome then.
Asshole.
Okay, I'm gonna go, doot, 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 and I'm going to zap the swarm with a ray of frost.
Sure.
Attack rolls, huh? Well,
Hmm.
it's okay. Got it. Okay, 6 to hit the touch AC of the swarm.
That's not going to hit.
Okay.
Davern?
In the interest of not metagaming, Davern's gonna move up and attack the swarm.
Okay.
I get a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
17 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It does nothing.
I am done.
The swarm will descend upon its foes.
Super good. I'm really happy about this.
It will end its turn in those 2 squares. It does provoke an attack from those people for entering the squares.
Can I hit it with a flail? Or with a longsword? Oh, I have a longsword out. Whatever. Can I hit it with a longsword? I'm gonna
Less
do that.
damage and doesn't hit.
What's my bonus? Not a lot. Okay, well, this is sad. 6 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay, I'm done.
Then ends its turn, its movement in those squares. So the
On
people in
tier.
those squares will need to make 2 fortitude saves.
Okay.
2?
Did you guys attack me?
I did.
Jeff,
Oh no. Oh no.
14 and 8.
Jeff, you take 6 damage.
Uh-huh.
You take 3 damage.
Neat.
Jeff, was that an 8 and a 9?
Yes.
Okay, well, you are distracted and poisoned.
Oh shit. Okay.
Taiyang, you are not distracted, but you are poisoned.
Oh, good. What is poisoned? What kind of poison? Give me the
don't
constitution
know.
damage.
So that is
Give me it.
Davarin takes 2 strength damage.
Oh,
Taiyang
brutal.
takes 2 strength.
Oh no, that's the
damage.
worst kind of damage.
This is exactly.
And distracted means you are nauseated, meaning you only get a move action on your next turn.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh god damn. Jesus. That's
And-
just a
and
swarm of spiders. What the fuck, guys?
At this point, you are also clearly aware that this swarm of spiders are made up of small enough creatures that killing an individual spider with a weapon, for example, is not effective.
I'm gonna hold on.
Heard it here first,
Running
folks.
away is effective.
Rory told me Davern was aware of something, so I'm taking that to the
Oh,
bank.
shit. Are you?
Does everyone have a 6 intelligence?
Come up here.
He has more
My
than
team-
that.
I'm technically not on terrain, am I?
If you're on the path, then you're not on difficult terrain. That like
So
that's where
part of the path.
that square is part of the path. We can be
Fantastic.
generous with the path since it is a little bit awkward.
Lovely. Okay. Since I wasn't anticipating on Davern getting hit, I guess I'm gonna use his. Whose wand do I have? I don't remember.
You have
Probably a lot of them.
from both of
Everyone.
them.
All of them.
I think you have all of them.
You also have mine too.
All right.
You should hold them like 4 at a time, and that way you can kind of like shotgun all 4 of them.
The jubilee of wands coming out of my pocket. Just pick one at random. All right. I'm gonna heal Davern.
The black one's mine.
Like your soul.
Okay.
Got it.
That's Zorig.
Nice, thank you.
Taeyang is gonna, well, he's gonna be really sad about a lot of things.
I'm sorry, bro. That was my fault.
And then he's going to, what's the honorable thing to do? Is it flee? That's what I'm doing.
Withdraw.
The honorable thing to do is to blitzkrieg.
Taeyang is gonna move here, and he's gonna say, Is there anyone in this party who knows burning hands? Raise your hand.
I do, but
And
I'm
then
sick.
he's going to, I don't know, Jesus Christ. He's not going to do shit. He's going to stand here.
You gonna hold?
You're
He's going to
gonna
ready in action to hit an enemy creature who enters his range with a longsword.
Helen.
Roy, do I think that single
Power
target
attack. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
If people
Yay.
had Great Cleave, would he be able to kill a swarm in one shot?
13 damage.
It does no damage.
You kill a spider.
What is Oliknot's initiative modifier?
His initiative modifier is +4.
Okay.
Ouch.
Let's see. Batzorg, Helen, Davarin, and Aloran can all make reflex saving throws as the vines and plant growth in the area starts to whip to life and attempts to entangle you.
Does distracted modify that at all?
Nope.
Okay.
And
Actually, get a
Why is your reflex save so bad?
There's no
I mean,
negative
mine
to
is
it.
one.
Everybody's reflex save is bad at level 1 except for people that max their dex.
Yeah, that's true. Mine's 1.
Yep.
Wish it was better.
Goodbye, whirlwind attack. I'll never see you.
what?
Nothing.
You have a no dodging,
it
you're never
is
going to be able to make a whirlwind attack. How do you feel about
13
that?
reflex save. If you have failed the DC 15 reflex save,
Hmm.
Sure did.
which I think two of you didn't roll yet,
Wait,
Who
do
else
I
needs to
need-
roll?
I'm sorry, who needs to roll?
Taeyang and Helen.
Oh, geez, that's a bigger area than I thought. Never mind, okay.
Helen's not there, but there's a ghost
20.
that's behind him as the curtains waft
So
gently.
you're not entangled. Jeff, can you make
Mhm.
radial shapes?
What?
Like for like fire? Can you make like a
Circle?
cone or?
Oh.
Cone? There are no cone
Oh.
shapes. You can like kind of draw them, but
Oh, okay. So
what is it
they're
you're looking
awkward.
to do?
Oh, that's... I can't believe we didn't consider cones.
Cone's like my favorite.
We just have like auras. We don't have templates yet.
That's fine. I got this.
He's got
I
this.
believe in you.
You got this.
Whoops.
Yeah, I tried to, Oh, jeez. Please did it entangle the spiders?
Spiders are too small to be entangled.
Oh yeah, you kidding? You guys are
I'd like to tell you that I don't
So-
believe.
So that the module specifically says that they are.
Well,
So anyway, that is the area
Module
of
sheets.
entanglement. So Helen, I don't know if you made your reflex save yet, but you are in an area of entanglement.
Lame.
as far as I'm concerned, Helen is in
Bad
charge of
roll.
this expedition.
Helen, did you make your roll yet?
No, I'm rolling it right now.
Okay. You are not entangled, so it is merely a
19.
difficult terrain. And you also see a small creature kind of popping out from behind that stump up there. She is flying, and
Is she near enough the ground to hit with a melee weapon?
She is 5 feet off the ground, flying. She is very small. She's actually size category tiny. She has little pixie-like wings and green skin and a little rapier that she's holding out. And she will, say, "It'd be best if you leave now before Klimfindir needs to rip out your guts and eat them." And then Oliknot can go.
Fucking Faye.
Okay, Oliknot is going to try to avoid that entanglement. Is there... Okay, I know you described it, but the space here, that's considered what?
Moving off the path counts as a most for our difficult terrain.
As what?
A square of difficult terrain.
Okay. And then when I get onto the grass area, is it now regular or is it still difficult?
Then it is normal.
I believe the area around the hut that looks like the same as the path is much steeper.
Yes, the part around the hut is a climb check to get up.
Well, I'm not seeing any other way of getting up there, so I'm gonna go ahead.
There's no good options here anymore. We're all out.
I'm going to do a double move then. So 5. And then, so stepping onto this, I need to roll a climb check, correct?
Yep. Now you'll need to make a climb check. It
What the hell
is
kind
a
of weirdo is what's his name? Richard's
Oleknot?
character. Oleknot?
he's a
Wayang.
he's a Wayang Unchained Rogue. Wayang are like shadow gnomes.
Awesome.
That is not enough to climb up, but it's not enough to have you fall down and hurt yourself.
Thank you. I believe that's it for my turn. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
All right.
Rommel?
I'm going to try something that I'm not sure exactly how it works, but just in case, I'm going to magic missile the spiders.
You can make a knowledge arcana.
I will try. 16?
What? Cat.
You would know that will not work. Any single target spells will not affect this one.
All right, I'm going to cast magic missile on the other person.
Okay.
Oh,
You
dude,
can
you're
make-
high enough level to get the.
You can make knowledge nature to find out what she is because she's.
I mean, she's a pixie. I don't really care about their properties. I don't have nature. I got 10 damage on her. Max
She
missile.
explodes.
I just survived the
All right,
spiders, I
Rory.
guess.
I have a move action.
Blasted
Can I try to do anything with that?
Are you entangled?
Yeah.
Then you are held in the square. You
Uh,
can make to do with a move action as
Hey.
long as it's not movement.
K.
Give it.
no, no. Will not happen.
Go.
TPK.
This
This is how
spider
swarms
swarm
work.
is going
They-
to
they
be down on
TPK.
top of you two.
Gross.
Both of you can make 2
Uh-huh.
fortitude saves.
I
Jeff, you take 1 damage. Brittany, you take 1 damage.
10,
didn't roll yet.
19.
Jeff,
The
you are
sa-
not
The damage
further
is
poisoned,
independent.
but you are
Okay.
still distracted.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
BRB.
Alarin, you are not distracted, and your second fortitude save?
Oh, I had to roll 2. I'm sorry.
But you are poisoned. No, sorry, you are not. That is just enough to not be poisoned.
Davern is screaming as hundreds of spiders are crawling all over him.
He's never gonna get near a
Oh,
spider.
is he like Lenny from like Mice and Men?
People who are already poisoned, please make fortitude.
Will do. 20.
No longer poisoned.
16.
42.
No longer
Then you
poisoned.
said? Oh, wait, no, I'm not poisoned. That's right.
Alarin,
Got me all confused here, Rory. Can I at least cast anything?
are you entangled?
Yes, I am.
You can try.
You'd have to make a concentration check to
It
cast
will
something.
require a concentration check.
Davern
We haven't
believes in
taken that
you.
much. We haven't taken that much damage yet. It'll be fine. Well, if I can't move, I can't swing either. Yes.
No, you
Wait, what are
just
you
can't.
trying to do?
You
I'm
can't.
debating whether or not to attack it, but at this point, we're not. I'm sorry, Rory. Say that again.
Think of it like your feet being tied to the ground. You can still move your arms and stuff. You are like kind of wrapped up. You take some penalties, but you can still do actions. You just can't move out of that square.
Also, I'm going to remind you that all attacks so far have been ineffective.
I have nothing I can do. I'm gonna hold for now. How about that?
Does that help?
You can try to get out of the entanglement.
I think,
Yes. Yes.
horrifyingly, I think
Oh,
it's
you can. Okay, I didn't know if we were
Yep,
locked
you
in
can.
entirely.
No, you can attempt to just break free of the entanglement as a
Okay.
standard action.
And how would I go about doing that?
A strength or escape artist check.
It's just that if you're entangled and nauseated, you're pretty much just sitting still.
Well, it is the standard action to break free, so you can't break free.
Right.
But-
that's what I said.
But if you're not entangled, you can still move out of the entangled area.
Yeah, but that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Daverin's poor, poisoned, nauseated ass.
Anyway, 9 is probably not enough.
That is not enough.
The only thing I can do to free him, maybe, from the spiders is by burning him.
Rory, is there anything that I think would be effective on this form?
Knowledge nature?
Can I make that check on a 10?
Sure.
10.
Okay. You think that you could hit them with a torch.
All right, I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay, that is a full round action. Unless you
I'm also gonna.
Someone has a torch.
I'm gonna say, hey, Davrin, light a torch.
Brr.
Sorry,
Daverin's like,
do you have a tinder twig or not?
Sorry.
Are you lighting it with a tinder twig or not?
Oh boy, I don't think I have a tinder twig.
Okay, it is a full round action to light a torch, meaning you would draw it as a move action and you would have to light it next turn.
Hmm.
That's why it's good. That's actually what makes tinder twigs useful, basically.
is when you get attacked by a swarm.
Can
And
I
you need
light
to
it
light a
with my
torch.
trail rations?
Nope.
All right, tinder twig it is, or not tinder. Then full round action it is. I'm gonna draw a
Okay,
torch this
so
turn.
you draw it as a step move action. So
Yep.
next turn you'll have to light it.
So I still have a standard action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to. If I stay in the entangled area, do I have to make any more saves?
I believe
Yes.
you have to-
Yes. Okay. And then I'm going
You
to
end your turn in it.
GTFO as a with my standard action.
Okay. One second. I'm double checking that torch in rule that we just quoted because I want to make sure that I'm not making it harder for you.
It sounds plausible.
That is
Admittedly.
how GMs have ruled for me in the past with this, but I did not actually check it out. So I will double check just to make sure.
I'm gonna make a little
That's
note.
very mature of you, Rory.
Get tinder twigs.
I should probably
I
know
just-
that too. I carry
I
torches
just
as
rotated
well.
my gear underneath my potion and wand of cure light wounds.
Buy a pack.
I finally got my holy symbol, so I should not make another
Aw.
cinder twigs.
Who's
Why do you-
next?
Why do you need a holy symbol?
Helen is next.
Helen,
Because I'm a
Helen?
baller.
Get in.
I have soap.
full-time baller. Nice.
Helen's gonna try to hit it again.
Helen is fully aware that her weapon is useless.
Oh, it does no damage.
Yes. I did mention that everyone is aware that weapons appear to be useless against this worm.
I did shout on my turn to hit it with a torch.
Helen is gonna open the door to the building.
Ellen's gonna initiate combat with more people.
Sure.
Ellen's just looking for targets now.
So you're going to move there and use move action to open the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
You had not noticed this yet, but the building appears to be on fire. What you thought was chimney smoke would have been apparent at the end of this round as more than just chimney smoke. But you see that the inside of the building is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
This module
Obviously.
comes up with its solutions built in.
As soon as we're done with this combat, we're like, alright boys, we're going home.
The heat is palpable inside this primitive one-room hovel. Tinder from the fireplace is strewn about, sparking the fires that now climb the reed walls. The room itself is in shambles. An eviscerated human body sprawls across the floor, and a butchered wolf lies against the wall by the front door. Puddles of blood surround them. The man's hands are tied to a rough wooden table upon which sits an ornate but empty box and a blood-spattered manuscript. In this room, you also notice a lumberjack who has eyes that are strangely black, and he's carrying an axe.
Helen has found her target.
Helen's
who
gonna
else
shout,
had
"Fire
bad
and
eyes?"
guy!"
Hammer.
Okay, here's what I like about Pathfinding Society so far. Everybody just shouts what they're thinking.
Rommel, what's your initiative modifier?
Oh, 5.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, your initiative modifier is manly.
Improved.
Improved initiative.
I improved them.
Oleknot.
Okay, Oleknot's gonna try to make a climb check so he can get up on that hill there.
Sure.
19,
That is enough.
God damn.
and it
So that
affords
is
me
10
enough.
feet of movement. Sorry, that is 15 feet of movement to get up to the top.
That's fine. And then he's going to move 5 more now that he's
Okay.
up there. And I can double move. Then he's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Oh, I can't. I'll stop here, I guess.
Okay.
Am I technically avoiding the?
You are not in the entangle.
Okay, thank you.
Rommel?
Okay. I'm going to draw a flask of alchemist's fire, and I'm going to attempt to throw it onto the spider swarm in the square that is not. Well,
Everyone gets a little fire.
Burn 'em!
Sure. Roll your attack.
Are people considered in melee with the spider?
13. I don't believe so, but you can drag me if you want.
I'm sorry. 13, you said? To hit its touch
13.
AC?
Did its touch?
That is not enough.
Okay.
So you can roll a D8.
Here we go.
I'm assuming for your sake that you're throwing at the furthest square away from
Yeah,
you.
the one that's not adjacent to me is what I.
Right. So
I guess
then,
that's not
Right.
adjacent to me, and that none of my friends are in.
right. So you missed that square, but you will be hitting this square.
Okay.
So
Deal.
you are still not being hit with the splash, but your 2 friends are, and the swarm is. The splash damage is 1, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so you guys take 1 fire damage,
Oh, exploding spiders.
and these swarm 2 fire damage.
Davrin has like 3 different nightmares that he had as a child, all happening in one.
This is the worst
Spider.
thing
It's
ever.
a confluence of all the worst things in Davrin's life right here.
Are you done?
I'll take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. The lumberjack with an axe, noticing you enter, is going to turn invisible.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
Davrin?
Davrin, remember that
Alright.
time when you were swarmed by spiders? and
With
then
a
you were
move
swarmed
action,
by
I can draw a
branches,
torch,
and
right?
then you were swarmed by fire.
You can.
Do your
And then you were
worst.
swarmed in your own vomit. It was weird.
Gross, dude.
Of course. The reason I was having trouble finding the rules for it is it's listed under Tinder Twig,
Yes.
but I couldn't find it underneath the normal rules. It is a full round action to light a torch. Tinder Twig lets you do it as a standard action.
Oh.
Of course.
And I'm not trying to make this more complicated, but you can use a standard action to start a full round action and complete it with your standard action on the subsequent turn, if that means something to you. I thought that was a 3rd edition thing only, but apparently it is still a thing in
I
Pathfinder.
totally forgot that you could do
I
that.
did not realize I could do that. I totally.
It is.
Oh my god! I should
It
have
is a
done
rule
that.
that I don't think I've ever once seen anyone use for anything.
Was that what Davrin was trying to do?
Davrin had a move action, Rory. He drew a torch.
Oh, he was. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
He's
that
been
he was not
sickened
doing-
for a year.
Okay, well, the swarm is going to stay right there.
Alright.
So, Davrin, you take 6 damage.
Alright.
Alarin, you take 4, and both of you can make
Jesus.
2 fortitude saves.
This is how players die.
Technically
Yes.
good at
Swarms.
fortitude saves. 16 and 11.
You are not poisoned or nauseated.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm getting stuck here.
I thought you guys might want something a little bit different in the way of enemies, and you guys hadn't fought any Fey type creatures like this whole game.
Oh yeah,
They
these
fought
are
any
Fae.
swarms yet?
We're having so much trouble with Fae right now, guys.
15 and 18.
You are fine. Alarin,
man.
it's your turn.
Jesus.
You should try to get out of that.
I keep trying. I can't get out of it.
You can still wand yourself, I bet.
You can.
That's what I was thinking about doing. I don't know who's hurt more, me or Davrin, but I'm the weaker one.
Oh, if
Davrin's
you,
probably
if
fine.
you need to avoid the concentration check to heal yourself, you can use charges for my wand. I don't give a shit.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
Okay, then you
It
can roll
comes with
healing
50.
yourself. Taeyang?
Tang is going to, you guessed it, light a torch. I'm done.
Okay. Helen?
That is that puts me back at full. Because I only have 10 HP. I'll be right back.
I have 14. I feel like a beefcake.
Helen is
I'm also
going
gonna-
to.
What, is there more sausage? Because I'd like more sausage.
Of course.
I have more sausage also.
Can I roll
You're
a perception
greedy.
check to find
I
this
know.
guy?
You may.
Is he a trap?
No.
Be right back.
Okay. Gotta check. 18.
Let me double check, but I am pretty sure you did not find him.
19 if the perception check was to avoid being surprised by a foe. As
Nope.
If he's on my junk.
It's not surprising.
It's not surprising. All right. So
I'm pretty
is
sure
there-
invisibility is a plus 20 while moving. I'm just double checking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, plus 20 while moving, so you do not find him.
I am going to. There's some chairs there, huh?
There are. There's also a book on the table, remember, and a box that is empty.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And-
take a chair.
And that fire is really hot.
I'm gonna take a. Can I grab something next to the door?
Yes.
Or is the chair the closest thing that I can grab?
There is a dead wolf next to the door.
I can't set that on fire. I'm gonna grab a chair.
Okay. So 5-foot step, grab a chair.
Okay, and then I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna light it on fire.
Sure. Because you already have a fire going, I say that will take only a standard action. That is fine.
Okay.
You now have
Can
a
I
flaming
can't-
chair.
I can't move in between, can I?
You took a move action to pick up the chair and a standard action to light
Yep.
it.
Got it. I got a chair.
Oliknot?
Sure, Oliknot doesn't know what's going on in the building yet, but he sees Helen going in there, so he's gonna follow Helen in, and he's gonna say, "Holy shit, this place is on fire!"
Oh, I'm gonna point at the book with the chair hand.
Somebody explain to me what a chair hand is.
I think you mean leg, but it's burning, so there's only the hand left.
No, I got greatsword hand and I got chair hand.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
got
point out with the chair hand.
both of
Chair
them
hands.
handed weapons.
I'm gonna say book.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, you're pointing at a book? It's on the
Oh.
table in
Somewhere.
front of me, Rory.
That box is a book.
Okay, I'm going to.
Your movement is stopped as you provoke an attack of opportunity from an invisible creature you tried to walk into.
Oh, sure.
And he's going to
That's-
take a swing at you with an axe. What is your flat-footed AC?
My flat-footed AC is 14.
I want to brain this guy with an
Could have told
improvised
me about
weapon.
You could have told me about the lumberjack. Oh, you rolled well.
I'm a lumberjack, and that's okay.
That would have hit my normal AC.
For 8 damage.
Okay. Does this mean that I get to attack him?
You've only used a move action.
Sure. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to attack 2 times.
Okay.
No.
No. No.
No, I'm going to go invisible.
Okay. Rommel?
Rommel. Hi.
Rommel
He's
is
not
gone.
here. He went bye-bye.
He redunded himself.
By the way, Rory, I can't continue my movement this turn.
No, that ended your movement.
I just wanted to make sure, in case I could get any more movements.
I'm gonna skip Rommel for a second.
Can I have
There
attempted...
he is.
No, I guess I couldn't. I can't hide.
Rommel, it's your turn.
I'm going to draw a flask of alchemist fire and throw it again.
Okay.
Hey, where did he go?
He turned invisible on his turn, which I was starting to do when it came back.
God damn it. I'm guessing it's a D8 again.
Yep.
Six. So whatever that is.
That will only hit Davern on this one.
Okay.
Aileron
So-
is not being hit by the 1 point of fire damage.
So for 1 point of fire damage.
So Aileron does not take it. Are you done?
Yep.
Thaven turns invisible. Davern?
I would like to make a strength check to leave the entanglement.
Sure.
21.
You can.
God damn.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna move things because I got select myself. 5, 10, 50. Can I move my whole movement, Ray?
The entangled is difficult terrain, but otherwise, yes.
So 10, 15, 20. Okay, so this is right. And then using Ed's suggestion, I'm going to
Standard action to break free of the entanglement.
What?
Standard action to break free of the entanglement.
And then
Oh,
you use your move
okay.
to get out of it.
Then this is where I am. Done.
Okay. The swarm is going to shift onto there. Both of you can make.
I got this.
2 fortitude saves.
10 and 14.
You are nauseated but not poisoned.
You mean distracted?
Sorry, distracted gives you the nauseated condition. So you take 4 damage, Jeff,
Okay.
and then Aileron,
14,
not distracted, and poison,
19.
not poisoned, and only 1 damage.
Yay.
And then Aileron, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt a strength check to get out of the entanglement.
Does Davern not like spiders?
Davern's in a nightmare right now. He doesn't know what the world is, or truth, or lies, or anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck, man.
Hey, at least you're not getting poisoned every time.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Tai Young? Tai Young?
Lee?
I'm muted.
You're muted to add a black square, so I didn't know you were even trying to talk.
Come
yeah,
back!
sorry. I need to check. Jump is acrobatics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jump always acrobatics? Sucks.
Unless it's 3.5.
Okay. How much? God, if I'm just doing a standing jump, long
1/4.
jump.
No, sorry. What? Long jump, 1/2.
Okay.
Ow.
If I just
Oh.
want to do a standing long
So
jump.
a standing long jump to get adjacent to this worm would be a DC 40.
Right. I just want to cover as much ground through the entanglement as I can, so I can try to avoid the difficult terrain to some extent. Like I want to end up like here.
So that would be, to end up there would be 15 feet, so a DC 30 jump check.
Huh?
Because it's diagonal.
Acrobatic. Wait, hold on.
Standing is double the DC. It's one per, and then double for standing.
Oh, yep. You are right. Okay, well, I'm gonna go like
I do normally know the rules.
Rory, could I slide down this slope?
You could make a climb check down that slope, or you could jump down that slope and try to reduce the fall damage. Which would be acrobatics.
Wow, what a deep slope.
If I was in this square, would I be in the entanglement? I would, wouldn't I?
Yep.
Okay, well, it's gonna take me 2 turns no matter what I do, basically. I'm gonna try to climb down this slope.
Sure.
My climb check. Again. I am doing difficult math. All right, 16 to climb it.
That's fine. So the bottom of the slope is a total of 20 feet of movement for you from where you started.
From here.
That's 20 feet of total movement.
25, 30. Okay, I'm going to, as part of a double move, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And
Helen?
I'm done.
Ants is in my mouth. Oh,
Helen is not taking a turn?
Spiders in my mouth.
Helen is going to
There's one out of the entanglement.
what can you do to? Can you set an entanglement on fire? You probably can.
No, not really. Like, if you burned all of the plants away completely, then Entangle would not function in that area, but burning it a little bit is not going to matter.
Oh, okay. How far can you throw an improvised weapon?
Range of 10 feet. So up to 50 feet, but at -2 per 10 feet.
Helen is going to put the chair down.
Okay. You spread the fire.
Yep. She's gonna put it in the fire that's next to her,
Okay.
and then she's
You're
gonna ready.
kindling for the fire.
And then she's gonna ready in action
Okay.
to hit the lumberjack who pops up.
Oliknot?
Sure. Do you remember, Rory, if invisibility fades if you pick up an object?
No.
That was only if you take an offensive action.
Yeah, there's offensive action.
Okay. I would like to pick up the book.
Okay. The book is kind of underneath that box, so you'll actually have to be in the square the book is in to pick it up.
Okay.
Come to look at the book.
So you can pick up the book.
And then I'm going to...
Just 1 second. Okay.
Lumberjack.
And then I'm going to... I think that's it. Moving and picking up.
Yep. Rommel? You could hit all 3 of your friends with an alchemist fire now.
I'm having
Shut up! Shut up!
I dare you.
No, I do have one more. It really isn't a good place to throw it, though.
Helen makes a better door
You
than
can
a
probably
window.
back up a square and
I
throw.
think 2 squares north of you is the perfect place to throw it.
Quiet, Rory.
Oh, sorry.
I guess that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna throw it in the lower left corner to
Sure.
try to hit the fewest of my friends.
Sure.
I'd actually hit fewer than, well, if I... yes!
Oh, nice.
You do it.
Yeah!
So I'm gonna do an actual amount of damage for
Okay.
the bugs.
Does it start on fire?
No,
It
but
do-
that is enough to kill it.
Hmm.
Swarms don't usually have very many hit points.
Oh,
It's
good.
the one redeeming feature of them.
Davern was literally sick of this.
But Davern and Alaron will both take 1 damage from the splash.
Yep.
Small price to pay.
Davern's after this, he'll say, "You're welcome to start me on fire anytime that I'm covered in spiders."
Fuck no.
Fuck no spiders or fuck no set you on fire?
Kind of both.
Can
Can we do both?
Please, I don't want
is
to
that?
be here.
What is that?
It's like,
That is darkness.
You are in darkness.
Hi!
Davern?
Davern attacks the darkness. Okay. Rory, am I still sickened? Or panicked or distracted?
What?
Am I
No.
distracted?
No, that distract lasts for
That
1
was
round.
entanglement.
Were you distract? Woody, did you fail your save last turn?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, this turn you are not.
So I get a move action. So I can do like a 30. That's no, I don't have 30. I can do a like a 10. Can I get here?
I don't know. I wasn't counting. I assume if you counted right, then yes.
20. There. Done. Go.
Okay, Elrond.
Strength check to get out of here. Please get me the fuck out.
It's got to wear off soon, right?
Dead.
10 is not enough.
I'd be willing to bet it takes a 15.
Ah, fuck.
Hmm. I
Devin
would
just
try
left.
lighting it on fire, but I have a feeling that you would stop healing me if I did that, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm doing math.
Carry the 1.
Okay, the fire in this house has now spread and is intense. Being adjacent to a fire at the end of your turn will deal damage to you. Being in a fire before would have dealt damage to you. Now that they're hot enough that they're starting to spread, so adjacent rooms are starting to smolder and burn, and you'll take the damage for being adjacent to a fire, and even more damage for being in a fire at this point. The
So
house is
don't-
also starting to burn down unless you do something about it.
Weird question.
Additionally, in the house and in squares adjacent to the house now are smoky and provide 20% concealment.
Is that what the darkness is?
No, the darkness is a magical
Yes,
darkness.
darkness, because that wasn't enough concealment.
So now there are 2 levels of concealment. So in the darkness is actually 50% concealment if it's in the house or adjacent to the house, which is effectively everything that is in the thing is actually 50% concealment. And any place adjacent to the house or in the house that is not in darkness is 20% concealment. For fun, Taiyang?
Taiyang is gonna swear loudly.
Shucks!
Or was that person in the corner?
All right,
alive
Taiyang's
or
gonna try to climb again.
What was that, Ebo?
dead? Was that person alive or dead in the corner?
The body? That is
Yeah.
definitely a body. They have they're strapped partially to the table thing behind them, and they're eviscerated with their guts hanging out and spilled all over the floor. Really gruesome.
Gross.
It's really gruesome. Now
Rory, is
they're-
11 enough to climb?
It is.
All right, I'm gonna climb up. This is one move. Shit. I'm gonna move there. Are there windows in this house?
There are. They are actually marked.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 5. I'm gonna stand here and
That square is warm. Almost burningly hot.
but not quite yet, right? Because there's something in between me and the fire.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna stand here and ready in action. Nope, can't ready in action. I'm done.
Helen?
Kill all.
Sometimes I can't tell if Ebo is muted with his mouth below the camera.
If I
or
hold
he's
my
just
action to get
thinking.
burned.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was eating. But at least you get to see my eyeballs.
I just see your camera jumping constantly, so I can't tell.
And optical jellies.
Damn.
Bam.
Okay,
Damn.
so if I'm outside of the house,
You're only in total concealment still.
but I'm not getting.
This fight has really almost everything that's annoying about Pathfinder in it.
I'm not
Thanks.
getting burned right next
Hey,
to
you
it.
picked it, man.
No,
If I'm
Yeah, you
outside,
did.
you're not adjacent to that fire, basically.
Helen is going to take a 5-foot step outside of that, and she's going to ready in action to attack the lumberjack if she can see him. Can I actually see people in the darkness?
Do you see a lumberjack anywhere?
No, but I
Attack
mean,
it.
Yeah, if you know someone's adjacent to you, you could make a attack with 50%.
but if Olaknot comes through, would I accidentally hit him? Is my question in darkness. Could I?
Oh,
And I
he's
see
afraid
that
that
it's
he's going to hit me
Olaknot.
because I might be the first target to come to the door.
Yeah. That's a question.
You could make a perception check.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, you know that he was not a small creature. You know Olaknot was. That's good enough.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the lumberjack if he tries to come through, or if it's an invisible creature.
Helen?
An invisible maniac.
You mean Olaknot? Helen just finished their turn.
Yes,
Apparently.
sorry. Olaknot.
Olaknot, his first of all, his invisibility is going to wear off,
Okay.
and then he is going to. Now I have dark vision. So does anything? How does that act in darkness? Normally, I'm under the impression that it acts normally.
Magical darkness.
What?
I don't know. You tell me.
Have I lost you guys?
It's magical
No,
darkness.
I can hear you guys.
But okay, so what? How does that affect me?
I believe it affects you like it affects everybody else.
You can't
Okay.
see.
I'm going to try to make my way back to the door. Do I have to roll something for that?
Sorry, that is 3.5. Creatures with dark vision can see in an area of dim light or darkness without penalty. I'm only checking this because
Really?
it was we were going off
Oh.
of that for 3.5 for so long that so you can see in darkness normally. There is still there's smoke, so you still have 20%.
Okay, but I
That
just,
actually makes a lot more sense for his tactics.
so that means I can see the
Are
door,
the shuriken's about to come out?
and I can see Helen standing at the door, but with 20%
Yes.
concealment,
Kind of murky, but yeah.
slightly hazy. I'm going
Yeah.
to head in that direction.
Okay, when you move into that square and are no longer invisible, you are triggering his action,
Okay.
and he's going to attempt to bull rush you into the fire.
Sure.
Asshole.
I don't really know how.
What is your CMD?
My CMD is 16, but what I wanted to ask you is, knowing he's in the room, is it possible to move the same as you would when you want to like move through threatened spaces using acrobatics?
Like tumble?
I believe you would have to see your target to tumble.
Yeah, I believe you can't do that. I think you
Okay.
have to be aware of the target's exact location.
Okay, sure.
16 versus your CMD.
Which he's gonna hit, I'm sure. Yep, it's exactly 16.
Okay, so he'll push you back 5 feet into the fire.
Okay.
Um,
So I used my move action,
correct.
and I can still use my standard action
Yes.
for a. Well, first of all, do you need to roll damage for the fire, or is there something that I can do to
If you
avoid it?
end your turn in the fires when you take it, is technically how it works. I
Okay,
know
sure.
you should, but I'm going to play the module as written for this.
Okay. I am going to.
You should mind your own beeswax.
I'm going to try to move past him.
Okay.
So
You will
As
take an
my
attack
dis-
opportunity as you move.
I-
Wait, why will he? He's not leaving or entering his threatened area.
You're moving within his threatened area.
Yeah, no. This
right.
is a threatened
I'm
area.
taking a 5 again.
Yeah, it's not. And it's not fifth edition.
Well, no, in
Damn it.
3.5, moving within your threatened area is what
Yep.
would have.
It's not fifth edition. That's fine.
true.
I can't afford to tumble my way out.
Okay.
So he has to do what he has to do.
Sorry.
That will hit.
Okay.
No.
4.
Will not drop me still.
Okay, then
I'm
you
gonna-
can continue your move.
I'm going to continue my move. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Does he has dark vision then? Because he doesn't.
He has dark vision. That's why I said his tactics make a
Does
lot.
he have the
He
20%
has
mischance from the
20%
smoke?
concealment,
No,
though.
because sorry, that's anything that's more than 5 feet away from you. It's like fog cloud. Adjacent targets don't have it. It's anything more than 5.
Gotcha.
Sorry if I wasn't.
All these moves.
And I just want to make sure that he can both have a readied action and an attack of opportunity when it's not his turn.
He had a ready action to bull rush you, and then he took an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I'm just saying. I just wanted to make sure he could have an attack
Yep.
of opportunity when it's not his turn.
Yes, those totally do not interact.
Attacks of opportunity are typically not.
Oh, yeah,
I think
that's
you're
true.
technically
Yeah,
not
yeah.
allowed to take them on your turn, right?
Sorry,
Yeah,
what,
that's
is it me?
what I meant. I thought maybe it was considering this was considered his turn, is what I actually meant to.
Rommel?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Dang it. The slope off of the trail is just difficult terrain, yeah?
Yeah, just the first square.
I don't really know any other way I could have done that situation.
No, that was
There's
good.
no great way to do that situation, regardless.
He is a melee controller.
Thanks for putting it in the 4th
I guess
edition
I'm gonna
terms
move
that we so
here.
love and delight in.
You'd be a natural hero melee.
Is climbing the steeper slope just a part of a move, or is it an action of its own?
It's part of a move, but it is a climb check.
Yeah, I'll make the climb check then.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not good. No, not good news at all.
That
So-
is insufficient to make it.
Okay,
Had you actually been climbing, you
I
would
would
have
have fallen.
right, but you're fine. Are you done?
You just scrabble at the edge and then curse.
Faven is going to look at Helen and Oliknot
You
and
can't see me because I'm around the corner.
cast a spell.
No.
Great.
What did spells he's
He is
gonna-
adjacent to
Crazy that
fire.
the whole- that's crazy that the whole 4 hours of this is gonna be spent right here in this hut.
He's going to take a. Sorry, he can't take a 5-foot step. That is a table. He is going to cast a spell. The two of
Ella
you
knows what it is immediately.
can make will saving throws. A burst of sparkling, soft, misty stuff.
He can still see Oliknot?
It's an area effect that he's centering on the square of.
It's
Helen.
probably glitter dust.
It'll hit both of them, so they both need to make reflex. Sorry, will saves.
Glitter
Dumb.
dust is the worst.
What'd you say? This is a will save versus what?
A will save.
I mean, is it considered a shadow spell?
No.
Okay.
In fact, quite the contrary.
Enchantment, compulsion, mind affecting.
Ew.
19.
It's just that he's already done darkness, and that's why I wanted to make sure.
Did Oleg not make a save yet?
No, he didn't. He's looking for what his save is. Guess
I'm
what?
gonna guess 1,
0.
0. Nice.
Okay. Do either of you have 4 or more hit dice?
No, you should
I
know
have
that.
3.
Okay.
19 didn't make it.
19 makes it.
Okay.
Oleg not falls asleep.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm tired.
He is then going to take a 5-foot step here. Davern?
I'm gonna try to climb.
Okay.
Does a 9 climb?
No.
Okay. Is that... Can I take a second move action to try to climb again? Is that how
Sure.
that works?
Yeah.
Love it.
That's fine.
Doing it. 8. Never mind.
Nope. Davern?
I'm gonna try to roll to get out of this shit. I'm probably gonna fail it again. Maybe not. 15?
No. Yeah, you can move.
Thank fucking God. Get me out of this fucking
You
thing.
might be able to make it all the way out by going forward. If you're not wearing medium or heavy armor.
No, I'm not.
It's still difficult terrainly.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So then probably not. Never change
So that means 15 out of the 30 is already taken for me to actually get out of it.
Yeah.
So then I would be the double click bullshit again. Back. So then I'm here, technically.
No one is adjacent to fire. Tayan?
Okay. It's all kinds of clusterfuck in there, isn't it?
It's darkness and mist. You can't really see too well what's going on. Unless you have dark vision.
although there is billowing smoke.
Boy howdy.
It is
I'm gonna
darkness
go-
and mist and flame and...
We're gonna prove how weak I am. I'm going to try to, you guessed it, break this window.
Yeah, you can break the window.
Cool. That's my turn.
Helen?
Helen, I see the guy, right?
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna hit him.
sure. He will still have
A
some...
little bit of cover.
He'll have 20% concealment.
Yeah.
You got this, Helen.
It's okay, I'm gonna power attack.
Ellen, power.
Nothing will stop her from hitting him.
Do I have Bard Song?
No, there's no
No,
bar.
there's no bard.
Oh, right, there's Cleric Song.
There's no.
It's on my
there's-
thing.
Do I have?
Yeah, he
You
likes
get
his
addicted
furry
to that
foxes.
stuff. Oh, you get addicted to that
Threatened to critical.
card.
He can be critical.
There we go.
You must succeed.
19 to hit.
That will confirm.
Okay.
Roll at 20%.
Okay. One is bad for me.
Roll.
Not a 1.
Oh, jeez.
All right,
This is
I'm gonna
successful.
clock him in his stupid fucking face. Okay. And this is.
Just checking. What are you using?
I am using a greatsword.
Just a greatsword?
Yep.
Okay. Ordinary metal, no magic.
No magic greatsword.
Oh.
Is it at least masterwork?
Nope.
Is it looking for cold iron? I'm assuming, since he's throwing fairies at us. Naturally, we don't have cold iron. Because why would you?
Okay.
Level 1 cleric here, funny.
34 damage.
Well, that's only 29 damage, so he is splattered.
I like that.
And then I'm gonna use a move action to close the door and say, just in case.
Okay.
God, the closing door bit again. We went through
Are
this
you
already.
going in?
Can I see at all what happened on the other side of the room?
No.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Okay. Then we need to stay in initiative rounds to find out if you live.
I don't roll anything, right?
You are asleep. Rommel?
I gotta climb that ladder, baby. That slope, I mean to say. Oops, I accidentally put a plus. Nope, I'm gonna try again.
I accidentally put
Hey!
a plus.
Can I get it? Can I get up?
Yeah, it's DC 10. You can get up. That slope is causing a lot of difficulties.
Listen, slope. This is not the kind of adventure that I'm in for. A steep hill, no thanks. That's it for me.
Tavern?
Same.
Hey, you get up.
Nice. But I can't see anything once I'm up, right?
And you see darkness and flaming house.
Yeah, he's gonna yell, "Get out of there!"
Aileron?
I'm gonna try to get up there, I guess.
I like that only Helen saw that the creature is actually dead.
Yeah, only Helen knows.
Right.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna try to run up
I'm
or
interested
climb
in
up.
shutting
Get
this
up.
house up and letting whoever's
Holy
inside burn
shit.
it down. Excuse me.
Anything else, Aileron?
That only just cost my movement, so I can actually heal.
Burn me.
Hulknot, you're still sleeping, right?
Hulknot is sleeping. He seems to be in a magically induced slumber next to you.
Probably also bleeding lightly, or maybe a lot.
I would assume he's
Is
probably
Hulknot
taking
level 2 or
significant
what?
damage, but how...
Hulknot's level
Rory,
2.
what are the rules in trying to wake somebody up with that? Is that like a heal check based thing, or...
You could make a spellcraft check to identify the spell.
Okay. That I can do. Well, the rolls are kind to me. Nope, of course not. 7.
You're not sure what you would do.
Slap him real.
All right, well, in that case, I'm just going to heal him for the time being, I guess.
Okay. You can roll that. Taeyang?
Sure.
Fuck.
Is it getting any worse in there?
Never fucking failed.
Is it worse this turn than it was last turn?
No.
Davern
Okay.
did yell to get the hell out, if that matters to you.
That is true. Okay. I'm
Not
not
that he
going to
knows
go
what
in
he's
after
talking
Davern's
about.
yell.
He is the
panic-induced
talismanic alive.
Well, also at this point, from this side of the building, I have no idea whether Davern is a expert, but I'm going to take his word for it. I'm going to say on my way back. I'm going to say, is everyone safe? We're
It's
dead.
dark!
Intentions? Is anyone planning on going in?
No.
What are you planning on doing with the flaming house?
Stand back. Try not to
There
get.
are, there are
I
a
was,
lot of,
I was
there
going
are
to
a
plan
lot
on
of
sleeping
trees.
through that.
There are a lot of trees in this area.
This. You're saying that the apparently non-vegetative earthen slope around the house isn't going to be sufficient to stop the flames from spreading?
It's covered in vines.
It's covered in vines, and this clearing is to the edges of where this mat is. After that, it is trees.
All right. Yeah, Davern will say, I can catch some of the fire on my torches, but that's about it.
That's not how it works, Davrin. Is there any, I don't know, sand or water anywhere? Are we in a town or near one?
You're in the middle of a forest.
If we try to clear the vines off of the slope, the barrier of
That's a good call.
dirt might be good enough to stop it from spreading much.
Sure. Simply saying that, taking the time and effort to put out the fire is enough for this module that you can work at it and stop the fire from spreading.
Simply saying that, I don't think what happens in the forest.
I thought Davern's idea was pretty good.
You just have to say you're trying to do it,
If
and
we
that's
don't-
enough that you spend some time.
If we don't say it, then for the rest of the module, there's like a wall of fire that moves 1 square per turn in every encounter.
It could get worse. Okay, so you guys spend a good half an hour fighting off this fire and making sure it doesn't spread to the rest of the forest. And as you're starting to finish that up, you can all make perception checks.
I'm perceiving.
8.
Rolled
7.
I haven't played a
4.
character
There's
with
my roll
this bad
number.
perception in a while.
In the process of
I critted.
putting out the fire, you could have taken the lumberjack out of the house since he was adjacent to the door if Helen wanted to do that.
Through the
Oh yeah,
Oh,
is he
shit.
dead?
Okay.
I would definitely have wanted to take the other guy out too, but
No, the fire inside is strong enough that going into the house, even one turn later, would have caused damage for being in the house.
I'll pull
yeah,
the guy out.
probably.
So you can get Thaven out, but the rest of the things in the house are destroyed. Thaven is actually dead, but he has a potion of Cure Light Wounds, a
Ooh.
breastplate, and a masterwork battle axe.
I'll drink that potion of cure light wounds.
Is the battle axe the one-handed kind?
Yeah.
If no one wants to use a battle axe, I will. I'm capable at least.
Sure.
It is a masterwork battle axe.
Does the pixie have anything?
Olknot, you're small, aren't you?
Yeah.
Actually, wait. I don't even know if I'm awake.
You
We
were.
would have woken you.
Funny you should ask. The pixie has a bag of tricks gray, a light crossbow, and an onyx ring that
These
is
are all
not
tiny,
magical.
right?
Yes, a tiny light crossbow, a tiny short sword, a onyx ring that is human size that she was wearing as a necklace, and a bag of tricks. Great.
A tiny bag of tricks. Or was it
No,
like
it's magical. It's a magical item. It is a gray bag of tricks.
Sure.
Is
I'm going to
there
pick up
any
the
way-
short sword as a point of curiosity, and I'm going to not stick it in my pocket, but I'll get like whatever scabbard she was wearing it in, and I'll like tie it around my wrist or something. And go like,
The tiny little like toothpick sword.
Hmm.
Okay.
You said
yeah.
she was wearing a ring.
It is not magical.
Okay. Is there any way to ascertain what a bag of tricks does?
Sure.
I have
you
no
can
idea.
make a spellcraft check to identify it.
I'm gonna hold on to the
I think
ring.
I'm good at this.
The ring is not magical. It appears to be an object of art.
That's
It
fine.
is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold on to it.
27, baby.
A bag of tricks is a wondrous item. You can reach into the bag of tricks and pull out a random animal. The animal then serves you for 10 minutes, at which point it disappears. It will need a handle animal to control it, basically, but it starts out as friendly and a semi-trained animal that you can get to do things. It will, if you are attacked, for example, it will defend you. It's considered an ally, but to get it to do much, you need to use handle animal.
Okay. Can I carry the bag of tricks, guys?
Up to 10 animals can be drawn out of it each week, but only a total of 2 per day.
Ed, are you telling us what it does? Or are you just asking if you can have it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what it does. This, you can pull out animals, as if by magic.
like whole-sized animals.
If any of you have a skill at training or commanding animals, you might be wiser served with it.
Can we eat them if we get hungry?
I'm not sure.
That's wow.
Rory, would
Why not? But I don't want
They
to see any more
disappear
fire
after
before
10
this
minutes.
adventure's over.
So you'd feel full for 10 minutes and then it would go away.
They are conjured by magic, so it stands to reason that they would disappear from our stomachs, although...
And that's only if you swallowed them whole. If you killed them, they disappear.
Davern
Okay.
will shake his head. He taketh and he giveth away.
Can I make an observation about Dameron? Was he a moron before? Because he's acting like a real dum-dum in this session.
He has
No, he
always
always
been
acts like this.
He's always
Davern
had
every
kind of,
session.
he's always had kind of an attitude, but in this session he's sort of like rewriting his personality
No,
as sort of
this
this
is,
like
I think Davern's playing exactly the same he's been since he's made the character.
okay, that's fine. Then I guess I'm just perhaps it's me who's changed.
Who is
Maybe
the
I've become more erudite and classist.
Okay, so
Dum-dum classist.
going back just a little bit, you guys
I would
just
like to
roll
know what
perception
was in the book, actually. Sorry.
That's a very good question.
Sure. You've been putting out the fire, so you haven't had time to look at the book.
I was
Yes.
sleeping, so I didn't have time to look up.
That was only for a minute, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
we probably.
But yeah, you needed to work to put out the book. What was perception checks?
Oh, I don't remember, but it was less than 10. I think 7 or 8.
Oh, give me a second. I didn't roll one.
7. 7.
Helen, did you roll
I think
perception?
I rolled a 4.
Yeah, dude, I rolled a
Almost
9.
did great.
Oh, yeah, I
also
rolled a
I
4.
know we all rolled pretty low.
And-
Lee rolled a 20 though.
Yeah,
Oh. Lee rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Framo got 27.
That was on my
He just doesn't have
spellcraft check.
his headset on, so he's
Framo
not.
got the 27 on his spellcraft.
And now he's muted his video.
That isn't even a thing. His video
Yeah.
is mute.
I really want a cookie.
This whole
I want a
bit
cookie
is
too.
mute.
I'd like a sausage
Oh,
as
I
well.
want a beer.
Oh, we had sausage. It
I'd
was
sure
great.
like a
It was
sausage.
glorious.
Sheila,
Is there
did
some
they-
sort of a running sausage joke that I'm not understanding here?
you know,
Jeff from the Sausage Man?
running a sausage doesn't sound very
I
appetizing.
know you've all been talking about sausages, but I was wondering if there was a reason.
Because we made sausages for dinner.
What kind of sausage?
They were brats.
Beer
actually.
brats.
Yeah, beer brats.
Oh, bratwurst.
Alright, that's
They
good.
were incredible.
Brats are good. I'm a
I want-
pretty big fan of
Mhm.
brats.
I want an andouille
We did it.
sausage right now.
Yeah, we have a couple of
Oh, those are
andouilles
so
up there.
good. Andouille are amazing.
We have a pack of cheddar brats and a pack of venison sausages still in the freezer that I really want to eat, but I can't.
This is a pretty
Yeah.
productive
It's-
sausage chat.
Well,
It's grilling season out here in Vegas, so it's kind of like Richard and I have, or Richard wants to get the propane tank going, and we're just gonna grill outside a
I
lot.
can't go on until Lee is back since he is the only person who made the perception check.
Can you tell me about the book?
Lee, are you here or are you muted?
You might die before we get to look at the book, so he can't.
How about this? While there's downtime, how many people are hurt?
You were busy fighting the fire. I guess you could have taken a round or
That's-
two to heal during that. You wouldn't have been able to read the book in that time, though.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
Richard,
it was not
the
very
book is
long.
going to take some actual examination. A quick glance at it tells you that it seems to be written almost in a cipher or something.
Oh, sure.
You might need a knowledge linguistics check.
Well,
Not this
I
guy.
do have linguistics.
Which would take some time. That's what I'm saying. It's not just a simple thing.
Lee, you just tell us when you're back.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to be right back since Lee is not here.
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
same thing.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to, well, I guess be here by myself. Get back to my roots.
No, Ed, I figure if you had the wrong impression about Daverin, that's perfect, because for being a
Where am I?
fairly dump stat character, he's somewhat talkative, and I figure he gets enough stuff right randomly.
He's always had that sort of attitude where he like pretends that he's smart, and it comes off quite clearly that he's not that smart. But in this session, he sounds like full-on Lenny. Like
He's never seen a swarm before. I don't know. He just goes up and attacks, and then he was distracted, and there was horrific horribleness. I don't know. He's having a hard day.
Swarms are like what a piece of shit. Excuse me. Oh,
If
my
only
goodness.
there was also a haunt in this fight, the quadfecta would have been complete.
Now, what's this thing about Daverin getting extra traits?
Oh, I was thinking about taking the feat extra traits at their level.
Why? Just because there are traits that you want, or because?
Mhm.
which ones specifically are good.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you don't just stress yourself. You're just
Rory
curious.
had mentioned to me, like, because I had taken Tallest Man Alive and stuff, I had thought about taking the adopted trait, but then I found out technically by the rules I don't have to worship a deity by a different god, because in PFS you don't technically have to be of the race, unlike a different version of one of these games. But I still kept the backstory. Anyways, so I have traits revolved around like damage while inflicting opponents, but I also wanted to take some traits. Like one of them was like a human trait, and the other one I don't recall exactly what it was. But there are some cool traits out there.
Okay. I have traits, I guess. I just
Hello again.
I almost
Hey,
never
man.
looked at them. But I mean, I have one that just gives me a bonus on saves against enchantment, which is just, hey, it's just fine.
The way I'm looking at it is that my feats are actually not like this infinite well, or this well that dries up like other fighters, because I don't have very good intelligence or dex. So most of the feats aren't, like a lot of the feats aren't available to me. So I have a lot more freedom as to what to do with my feats. So taking things like traits that increase like will saves and other stuff like that that might be
Yeah.
lacking is a really good option for me.
There's also a feat that increases your will save,
I plan to take both.
I'm not taking a lot of like super. So far, I haven't picked any like really aggressive feats to like accomplish any build. I have improved initiative, combat casting, and great fortitude. I'm probably
Sure.
going to take the reflex
Toughness.
save. No, toughness was like I was gonna take it, but then I was like, no, I really need fortitude saves more than I need hit points. I maybe will take it eventually when it already counts for more. But just like
Are you
I-
alright?
No,
saving throws are
Great
the
life
thing that
choice.
kinda
I forgot a step.
forgot.
Oh,
what
did you
step.
forget to add a mixer?
But
Ah,
He forgot to not drink alcohol.
what's your poison tonight?
you don't wanna.
So yeah, I took.
Yeah, I can
I
let it
have.
out.
I have toughness and combat casting
wait.
feats, and for traits, I took
So
armor
weird.
expert because it's just an incredibly useful trait, and arcane
Yeah.
graduate, which gives me +2 on concentration.
You know what
'Cause-
another really awesome feat is? Reactionary.
What's
So
That's
that?
a trait.
+2 initiative.
Reactionary and improved initiative together are very good.
Yeah. Do you know what reactionary improved initiative diviner is a build I want to do at some point? Because diviner adds half their wizard level to their initiative.
Oh Jesus, that would be awesome. Just go first.
Like an
You like-
Evo.
What?
But yeah,
Is everyone here now? I don't know if Richard's back yet.
I'm
He's
here.
just in the restroom. Japan is back.
It's called
Here he is.
coasting.
I don't remember which one Spire Defender is.
You can look it up later. Spire Defender is an elf only one,
Oh, that's why I didn't look at it.
and they're interesting. I'm making a Magus swashbuckler.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's cool.
Okay. Everyone's back?
Everyone's back. I believe Lee is the only one who made a DC 15 perception check.
I am, yes.
Okay.
Probably.
So, Lee, as you're just finishing putting out the fire, stopping from spreading. I mean, the house is still burned, like it is still a flaming thing, but you stopped it from spreading. You removed the surrounding plant life and cut away and piled earth.
Fire's mostly self-contained.
So it's contained. You don't think it will be spreading. You hear marching feet.
I'm gonna say
And looking into the woods, you see a group of small creatures wearing heavy boots marching through the forest towards you.
What?
right, and me holding the proverbial gun. I'm gonna quell my torch and, and put it away like this never happened. I'm gonna say we have a problem. It's a big little problem.
It
So-
was everyone else.
I'll just sort of mention it to somebody, like whoever's
So
nearest.
you see 5 armored gnomes approaching from the forest.
You know, if you add them all together, it's just a medium problem.
So yeah, 5
Anyway.
armored gnomes. I think you pointed them out to the party, so you can all stop what you're doing and see them approaching. The lead one is got a big hammer and a shield. and wearing fancier armor, and he is just scowling at you as he approaches.
Oh, I will say, "Hail, Goodman."
Hail!
John Goodman.
You burned down Hemzel's house?
The Fae did it. I'll gesture towards the dead guy. And the dead tiny fairy.
Sure, the Fae did it. That's what humans always say.
I'm gonna hoist up the little Fae
Hemzel's
by
a
her
human.
tiny legs.
And now you desecrate the dead?
I'm gonna say she doesn't mind.
I think we're getting off on the wrong
I'll-
foot here.
Take
That
out
may be true.
my Wayfinder and hold it up.
Bah,
We're
Pathfinder?
Here from the
Hemzel
so you
always
have
said you
nothing
were in trouble.
for us.
We
You
actually
don't
came here
know
to.
the half of it.
Someone
Never
could try
mind.
to make a diplomacy check.
I will.
No, don't ask me to do it.
Helen actually did try to do that. I think that two of the three of you can try to assist of the other people who are talking.
I
Tayan,
am
Rama,
not
or
gonna.
Davarin could all try to assist, which
Not gonna
is
go well.
rolling for a 10.
Taeyang is going to
I would like to help.
abstain from helping.
Oh, if
because
you're
he was
abstaining, I'm
negative
helping.
So Davarin and Rama will roll to assist.
10, baby. That's an assist.
How is yours so much worse? How is yours worse than
And
mine?
then Helen can roll with a +4.
Okay. Let's see here. I just gotta.
I have negative what?
We-
Jeff, how many negative stats do you have, man?
Huh.
Just one.
He
Half
has
of them?
He has 3. Davarin from how Davarin has been playing, I'm guessing he has no social or mental stats above 10.
Daver be hella dumb.
Oh my god.
Okay. Can't trust humans ever. Coming into the forest, burning down houses. Pathfinders, bah, he spits.
Fire just
Probably
happens.
zero.
We don't control fire.
There was a
Sure you
murder.
don't. He points at the torch at Lee's feet.
I'm holding it in my hand. I have to wait for it to cool up before I put it in my bag.
Holding a smoking torch next to a burning house.
When he says that, I'm just gonna put it behind my back.
Hey Rory, seeing this stuff kind of unfold the way it is, can I, like, sleight of hand stash the book?
Sure, you can make a sleight of hand check.
Do it.
Okay.
I think we'd better be on our
Best I can
way.
do.
You're not going anywhere until you explain the situation.
I already did, and you didn't
Sure.
listen.
We ended up walking up to the building. We saw some smoke coming through the chimney, and then something small flew away and broke open a swarm of ants on us.
They were spiders.
Spiders.
There you go.
Uh,
You'll shudder a little bit.
And as we were fighting that, I couldn't do anything to the spiders, so I opened the door, saw the building was on fire, saw a man with an axe hanging over an eviscerated person.
Are you going
And-
to print out that body? Since you did recover that body?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he turned invisible, cast some spells, and then I made his head separate from his body, and then I pulled him out of the house.
You can make another diplomacy check. Two people can assist you again.
Saying,
Yep, I'll
whatever.
try.
I think Taiyang should, because he technically spoke.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Hey, got a 10.
Here we go.
So,
I got a 2.
so
We got some really good rolls
did
going.
you only get a +2, not a +4 on that one, Evo?
20.
20. Okay, he frowns. So you're saying you didn't kill Hemzel and burn down his house?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I killed the guy
What
who
was-
killed him.
Then what was your business here?
We were attempting to do some research for the stone circle, and they drew it by the name of, I don't remember his name. What was his name? Damn it.
The guy we were supposed to be helping.
Hemzel, the guy you
Hemzel, yeah.
burned down?
Oh,
The,
that was
um,
him. I
We
thought it
came
was
here to help Hemzel on behalf of the Pathfinder Society
Help
Hey.
him do what?
with whatever he needed help with.
We
You
were
can
trying-
make another diplomacy check.
Hey Rory, was it called a lore stone?
It was called a lore stone, yes.
Yeah, that's what Olaknot is going to say. We came here to look at the lore stone.
Oh, yes.
Somebody making diplomacy?
Someone's
Helen
making
is.
diplomacy, and two
I
people
will.
can
Come on,
assist.
Helen.
Oh, I'll
help.
assist.
Okay.
I didn't successfully assist. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I also did not, but I
So
also soaked up.
you're getting
So-
no bonuses, Helen.
God damn it.
Poor Ramo. He's better at this than I.
He is way better at
Hey,
this.
Rommel doesn't want to kill these gnomes, but we're
24.
probably leaving that way.
Okay,
See?
that
Soaking
is
the 4. You loved it.
So-
You loved it.
just a little bit behind the counter. Behind the counter for this, you had basically 3 interactions to change them away from hostile into not hostile, or they will attack you. It's kind of how this works, and you guys managed to do that. The DC is actually surprisingly high for the level range, but you did manage to do that. So they are not going to try to kill you. The lead gnome will introduce himself as Boomrapple,
Of course.
of course.
I am Helen Essian. My manish.
Oh, Helen's got a
Hi,
last
I'm
name?
Olaknot. Maybe you could tell us who his attacker is? Did he have enemies? What is this?
Well,
And I'll kind
if
of.
they're Fey, my guess is it was Flimflimdir. Simflimdir is a quickling who's been causing troubles in these parts lately. Very anti-human, very anti everything that's not Fey. Doesn't even really like us too much.
Have you seen him before? Is he small, gray?
Is a quickling.
What is Rory, do I know what quicklings are?
You have
Knowledge nature?
I do not. Well, I just described what I saw coming out of the window, I think, and so I just threw it out there like that.
Yeah. Small, gray, fast. That's a quickling.
Yeah, something like that came out of the window, and I'll start kind of walking around the side of the building to point it out. Over this way, headed east.
Well, we've been meaning to try to do something about Simflimdir for a while, but we're not strong enough, to be honest. We haven't been able to pin him down, and there's not enough of our band to really do much about it. I can tell
Well,
you
maybe-
where he's probably headed, though, if you're looking for the lore stone, and that's what he was after.
We are.
That is.
And
Probably went to
no
the
help.
Standing Stones north of here.
If we can stop him, then at the very least we can avenge Hemzel.
Do you know when these stones take their rest?
Everyone,
Just kind of
sure, everybody stares at the tavern.
I was gonna go. What are the standing stones? Please tell
circle
us.
of druid stuff. Hemzel was very interested in them.
circles.
Devrin, these stones, they rest standing up just like some animals.
And elves do that too, I think.
You say you're gonna take
It's a
care
certain
of
breed of
Simflimdir?
Yes, we're going to take care of him.
Well, I'll point you in the right direction, and I can help you out a little bit indirectly if that's what you need.
Is there anything we
That would
should
be
be
more than
looking for?
He'll kind of rummage around in his pack and hand you a wand. Ellen,
Yeah, I'll take it.
should be helpful. Could be not.
Well, thank you.
We're gonna get Hemzel out, give him a proper burial, and make sure nothing bad happens here.
Of course.
Right.
Sure.
Just because you help doesn't mean you're welcome in the forest again, but thanks all the same.
Well,
We'll try to make sure that by the time we leave, we are welcome in the forest.
Yeah.
Any advice on how to defeat a quickling?
Stop him from moving.
Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know, because you're a human.
Probably.
It's that way. You'll have to walk most of the night to get there if you want to get there by morning.
That's fine.
All right.
Thank you.
You just
As we
kinda,
soldier on, everybody.
I'm ready to get out of here.
yep. They'll let you leave at this point.
Cool.
Do, do, do. Yep. I will scoot and leave.
Okay. You guys can get out of sight of the gnomes, and then Oliknot might want to do something.
Yeah, he wants to take the book out and take a
Sure.
look at it.
Sure. You can make a linguistics check.
Is that
On the
something
book.
I can take a 10 on if I take some time?
You could.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm sorry. Is this the kind of check that if I fail it the first time, I don't get another try?
Yes.
I tried to detect what kind of wand that is.
Yeah, if you have detect magic and spellcraft.
I sure do.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 10. That's a 16.
Okay, you are unable to decipher it.
Yeah, I'll shrug. I don't know.
What
It's
you can
beyond my
tell is it seems to be a cipher or pidgin that crosses between common and druidic, back and forth.
Ugh.
If you spoke both common and druidic, you would not have to decipher it. Otherwise, you would need to make a linguistics check to read it.
Does Druidic count as Sylvan?
Nope, druidic is a secret language only spoken by druids.
Yeah. Hey, Rory, I
So
got a
dumb.
25 on the spellcraft.
Okay, it is a wand of cure light wounds. with
Literally
50.
worse than ancient.
With how many charges?
50.
Oh, right.
It is
I'm
a
gonna
Nice.
go for
It is a
Ellerin.
full wand of cure light wounds.
I'm gonna say
Hold on a
jackpot.
minute.
3 heals for everybody.
Yeah. Hey, heal us up.
Dibs on healing.
I like
Hello.
these gnomes.
Yeah.
He's back.
Alan does not have that wand for long.
Just so you guys know, I'm missing 10 health still. So if you
Yes.
guys want to just
As I asked before,
missing
who
one.
requires healing?
well, hold on. The thing is
now
that
you can
there's
use
been
the
new
wand.
information.
You can use the wand that you were just received. And that doesn't actually take away party resources. But
Yeah. So use this new one that nobody owns. Actually, use it for the rest of the adventure if you have to.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sure, I can do that.
oh, I'm sorry, Richard. You
Oh,
did get a
man.
little bit of information. It has a tiered DC. I missed that.
Oh, sure.
It seems to be a journal, and you get bits and pieces, but not very much from that roll.
Okay.
So you notice that the lore stone is keyed to druidic circles. One lies several hours travel north from the hut on a lake island.
Mhm.
A band of Fae has recently been harassing Hemsel and threatening to destroy the lore stone. Hemsel was guarding the lore stone very carefully to make it so it was not exposed to sunlight ever. That is what you get.
Oh, sure. I'm gonna mention that. Look,
Should
I'm
we
not-
go to this circle of druids before we go after the Fae?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the same place, isn't it? Or do you
Yes.
know what I'm about to say already? Or what is? How do you do it? How are we doing this?
Oh, sorry. I figured you would have told us when he was telling us. Never mind.
Hey,
Anyways, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm only getting bits and pieces out of this thing. I don't know if anybody else can read it, but yeah, basically, this stone. If he took it, Hemsel was trying to keep it out of the sun. So if we find it, we need to probably keep it in a cloth or something or a pouch.
Vampire stone. Good thing we have a cleric.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't suck anybody's blood. Anyways, yeah, it's I think it's north of here, just like he said, just like the halfling told us.
Helen's gonna say, "Can you read common?"
Of course, I can read common.
Oh, then-
Speaks it. I'm
then I
quite
can't
certain
read
he
it.
can read it.
Yeah, he'll
Five.
hand it
Oh,
over and
God.
see if you can read it. It's
No, she's gonna say, "Then I can't read it."
oh, you can't read common. That's interesting. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna pass the book if anybody else feels like they can read it. But Rory, I had a rules question for you since I just don't know.
Sure.
Just to be fair, is it something that I could take more time on a different day?
Sure. You think you could decipher more of it in the future if you wanted to, but right now
Just not
you've done all
right.
you can.
I've already racked my brain. Okay, this is just me learning about what I can get away with skill-wise.
Is it looking like we're
Richard,
traveling on more for the day or taking a rest?
Um,
I'm okay
I will-
traveling on. I'm
I
not.
will represent some facts to you.
Okay.
Oliknot has determined that Simflimdir and the other Fae seem to want to destroy the Lore Stone. They have taken the Lore Stone to the Druid Circle, and there's something about if it gets sunlight striking it, it's bad. And it's now late evening.
Mm.
In other words, if we want to
I could
save
use some
the-
healing from that
the lore
magical thing
stone,
you
we
have.
need to do it before sun comes up.
This is
because
true.
we have just enough time to get there while it's dark out still.
So we
Strange
better
how that
hustle.
works out.
I don't know what you're talking about, GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should hustle.
Do you want one more still, Davarin?
Please.
Yeah.
And you're
Okay.
taking these all from the other one.
You're topped?
You should you use it from the wand you were given by the gnomes for being
That is
diplomatic.
Yes, we are using that, which, by the way, Alarin will hand Davarin back his wand.
That is so much money that they decided to give us. Those gnomes are filthy rich, and we should kill them.
I can waste this
Very,
one first.
very
before
interesting
yours.
look behind the curtain. The module literally says that wand does not exist if combat starts.
Wow.
What?
Holy
Like if
fuck!
we fail the diplomacy,
It's
and we
very
get
rare that you
points,
see
then
something like
we
that
can
written
get it
in a
off of their
module,
corpse.
but you don't get that wand if you aren't diplomatic.
Oh
Oh.
no.
So PFS can cheat, but we can't. I see how it is.
So basically, if everyone else is healed to full, and that's obvious, Davern will ask for another charge of the wand.
Just keep track of how many out of 50 you use, basically. If
I
you
cl-
somehow use
Oh
out
god,
all
there's
of the
50?
it's a wand of
Yes.
50
I will
charges.
gladly go to full health if you do not mind.
That was the
You
point.
weren't full at 19?
No.
Holy shit. All right.
I very cleverly
Alright, I will
stayed
be
out
full.
of harm's way during that.
Okay.
Oh my god, Devin, you are
Davern very cleverly
Davern is a beefcake,
Swarm.
yes.
You stayed cleverly in the swarm for the entire fight.
Yes, he
You
did.
really distracted the swarm for the rest of us.
The swarm
Well-
also distracted him for most of the fight.
That's true.
Something
Anyway,
like that.
you guys can travel through most of the night.
God.
With the directions, it makes it much easier to try to make your survival check to get through the woods.
Sure.
Okay.
He did only 4 damage to me, right? God. Okay. Didn't even
So someone should roll survival.
Who's going to be leading the way?
Not me.
God, Lord.
Survival.
Can I help with survival?
You can.
How many people can help with survival?
2.
I mean, if someone hasn't trained, you go for it, please. But otherwise, Davern's a kind of gung ho.
If
Helen
no one
will
has it
also
trained,
help, but
if no one has it trained, my advice is Alaron probably has the highest
Yeah,
wisdom.
Alarin should help.
There you go.
Or
Yeah.
Alarin should be the survival
Helen
roller
should-
because you have a wisdom modifier and the rest of us are basically idiots.
Yup. That's basically all I
Oh,
got.
and Lee comes in without a wisdom modifier.
11.
Well, wait. You were supposed to wait to see if anybody assisted.
Yeah, if they
Oh,
assist,
we
you'll be able to
also-
get
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I thought I was assisting.
Oh
Nope.
no,
I'm
you're,
sorry.
you're the highest
I
wisdom.
misunderstood.
So you rolled an 11. That
So
makes
it's
it-
a
Yep.
13.
I
Helen
got an
helps.
assist.
and
Did
then
Davern help?
That's a 13. Come on, Dvorkian.
Cleric
Did
reflect
Here, I'll
survival.
help. I'll.
All right. Oh, not got it. It's the same roll as Davern or better.
Yeah, same here. There you go.
Come on, Richard.
so you guys got a
You
13,
said it's the same roll, but it's not.
which without directions would have
You
gotten
lied
you
to me.
lost, but with directions, you are not lost.
Huzzah! We
They
lucked
really
out on the
don't-
diplomacy
they
checks.
really don't want you to fight the gnomes. It makes it much harder. And you guys can travel through the night and get to the standing stones. As it is shortly before morning, you can begin to see the very first rays of sunlight starting to peek over the horizon as you get to the standing stones.
Right as the stones are starting to rest.
And
Sleeping stone.
you guys are arriving from the
South.
east side of the map where that bridge is.
The what?
Southwest.
Yeah, southwest, not east at all. You're totally right. So you can see that there's a crude log bridge crossing over
There's a cruiser.
It's rude.
the water. You guys start on the shoreline, and you find this overhang. There's trees in the area, and this kind of crude log bridge leading out into the thing. As you are approaching, you can see that the standing stones have kind of a shimmering field of darkness around them.
Sorry, I'm adding him.
Can I
to
tell
turn
what the shimmering
order.
field of
I'm
darkness
adding all the things. I'm making
Yeah, you
him
can
a
make a
global
spell check.
token again. There we go. And then I'm gonna resize him.
13.
Sorry, I was dealing with my
You can't
token.
tell.
What's going on?
Oh, could I try making that check? You said spellcraft?
Sure.
was trying to identify what the shimmering field of darkness was.
Richard, you can't start on
19.
the bridge. You're on
Oh,
the
sorry. I wasn't trying to. I just resized.
19. That seems to be a higher level version of darkness, and you think that it is a temporary barrier that something is producing to keep out the sun. But it is very much temporary. You think that if the sun actually starts to rise very much more, it will not last long.
Interesting.
Is it on all the stones, or
It is around the island. It is big enough that it's covering the island. You think that it will not actually impact vision. You think it was simply there kind of
like a
as a
bubble?
protection, a bubble.
I'm gonna
while
say
we're
like
walking-
as a strong druid.
Rory, there was something that I wanted to do
Mhm.
as we seem to be getting closer. I
Sure.
have a wand of Longstrider, and I know it would take me a couple tries to activate it because, RNG. But the idea is basically to activate that so that I can get 10 feet to my...
Sure. You can roll. You use a magic device.
Okay. I'm going to see how many tries it takes.
Right.
Are you whipping around a +3 or a +4?
Oh, no,
Okay,
got it in one shot.
Just one. Okay. And so you see this kind of makeshift log bridge over this murky swamp, marsh, lake, with trees overhead, and you can see the standing stones dimly through the darkness dome.
We don't see anything else other than the dark dome, though, right?
You can't really see inside very well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dark vision doesn't help me out?
It does not.
Okay. I got nothing. I can't see in it.
Okay. Alan's gonna try
But
to
we
make
don't have
sure
a lot of
that
time.
the
I'm sorry, what was
thing
that, Helen?
is stable. Helen's gonna make sure that the thing is stable before walking on it, and she's going to look out for the quickling or anything else.
It's stable-ish. It rocks a little bit. It is untethered, or it's like lightly tethered. It's not. It's like a loosely constructed series of docks as a bridge. So it would require balance to get across.
Oh,
You could move at half speed without any penalty, or you could make a acrobatics check to try to move at full speed.
I'm gonna cast Major Armor on myself.
Okay.
Oh god.
Helen's gonna move across.
Okay. You can
Unless anyone
start to
else.
move yourself across.
Can I make a perception check?
how,
If there's anything that
You can make a perception check.
I start moving. 11.
Looks like a rope bridge thing.
Helen, don't walk across yet.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
you're
walk
walking-
up and
you're
I'm
walking
gonna
back?
cast Touch of Good, and I'll slowly place my hand on your shoulder.
Probably need to tell him what that does.
Okay, well, Touch of
Good
Good this
touch.
way it gives you a sacred. Yes, the good touch. It's the one that grants you a sacred bonus on your attack roll, skill checks, ability checks, saving throws equal to my level, but for 1 round. So
Oh. For 1 round?
You could probably use that a bunch of times a day.
right now at level 1 it's 5.
Yep.
So, I don't
So
have
in the
any, so
next
that's why I
round,
have
make an attack roll or
So-
something. He gets to get a +1.
Does it count towards skill checks? Is that what you're saying, too?
yes, it
Okay,
And
does.
saving throws, importantly.
If the
Skill
next
checks,
one
ability checks, saving throws, attack rolls.
This is untenable.
is also Touch of Destiny. Okay, so you're walking across, and no one is following you across. It looks like.
Oh god, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. So
Yeah, no, I'll go too. Then.
I will follow if it looks like the bridge isn't getting less sturdy with more people.
and you guys are all moving at half speed.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Here's the thing.
just
My
wait a
speed
second.
was normally 20. It's
You can go
30
ahead.
now. I get to move at half speed and get to feel like I'm not really hindered.
So when you guys get there is when Helen walks into a trap.
I knew it. I
have
had a
trap
feeling.
sense and
I had a fucking
surprise.
feeling.
I'm sorry, what was that, Evo?
I got trap sense.
Okay, so you get a +1 to your AC.
Yeah.
Okay. Or to your reflex save. This is a reflex save.
Oh, you also get +1 from the touch of good.
Touch of Good.
I don't think so, because you weren't moving in
Percent?
half for 1 round, right?
Yeah.
You're moving at half speed.
Yeah.
It's been more than 1 round.
I'm Helen, dude. I move 40. Double move.
Okay, then other people aren't that close to you.
Oh, that's probably true.
Oh, yeah, that's probably true too.
Okay.
Oh, did you say half speed?
Yep.
Only
Okay.
non-snappers.
Okay. Sure, that's fine. So you still have it then. People were rushing across the bridge at slow speed. And
That makes a
you
lot
can
of
make a reflex save. So it sounds like you're getting a +2 from your normal reflex save with Touch of Good and Trap Sense.
Okay.
Oh god, there are a lot of witch hexes.
Mm-hmm. You should get prehensile hair.
Is this-
No.
This is a reflex save.
Prehensile hairs are terrible.
Flex, 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 flex.
Wow.
Prehensile
What?
hair.
God damn.
Yeah,
That was
that's
with the
12, I
+2?
think. 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes?
get the one where I can smell children.
Yeah. I just want to
Gross.
make sure.
They are smelly.
If you're
That's
looking
not
for
a
like a
hard
+1
thing.
or 2, it's not going to make a difference.
Okay.
That's it. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Then you step into a rope snare and
Okay.
are pulled up into the air from an overhanging branch. You are now hanging upside down 10 feet off of the bridge. You lose your dexterity bonus while in the snare. You also have a -4 penalties to attack and AC, and you're also a full 10 feet up. You can try to cut yourself free, or somebody else could try to cut you free if they're adjacent to that square, or you can make an escape artist check. But you think you will fall either way. Also, as you swing up into the trees, something in the branches above is dislodged.
Oh no, it's probably a spider.
Taiyang,
Yep.
a snake falls out of the tree adjacent to you.
I'm gonna say something
And you
like,
can
"Oh
roll
jeez."
initiative.
All right.
Can everyone, Rory?
Everyone can roll initiative. Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
13. Not as
It says if I am mobilized, and my assumption is that this is pretty
Of
much
course,
mobilized.
there we go again.
This is not immobilized. This would be closer to
Okay.
entangled than anything else.
Isn't Entanglement mobilized?
Nope.
Can't move your
I
feet.
think immobilized is its own thing. But maybe not.
Poor
Is
cleric.
immobilized even a thing?
It might not be. I don't.
I don't know. What is the thing, people?
Uncanny dodge.
I
So I can still dodge around.
No, you would be considered immobilized. You have lost your dexterity bonus to AC from being immobilized.
So you'd be able to retain it with uncanny dodge, or no,
No.
you would lose
No,
it.
because you are unable to move, and that's what uncanny dodge is broken by.
Right.
Okay,
She
Eboy,
cannot be
did you
Caught
add-
flat-footed, nor does she lose her dexterity to bonus to AC if immobilized.
if immobilized?
She does not. If
Yeah,
immobilized.
nor
Okay.
does she lose her dexterity bonus to AC if immobilized.
Okay, fine.
Thanks.
Have you added your initiative in?
I was
Okay.
looking that up.
That's fine.
14. Yep.
Rommel,
Well.
there is a viper.
This bridge is protected by Viper.
Yeah. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out.
Halt! You were too close to the
I
bridge.
guess
How big of a snake are we talking?
Hail Hydro.
I'm gonna blast the snake with magic missile.
Sure, you can do that.
I'm a child.
I'm disappointed.
I'm
Good.
done. Is this the song that I
Okay.
think that this is?
Okay.
Is this from Wild Arms?
That's what I thought it was.
It is.
Ah,
Oh my god, I haven't heard this in so long.
If another person identifies it as Wild Arms, it has to be Wild Arms.
okay.
Oh, I
snake
think every
dead.
time someone says wild
What are
arms.
you doing, Jeff?
Wild Arms.
Oh, shit.
I got it in those wild arms.
Yeah, no, I got it too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just start the
Killed
trap?
the snake in one turn, and then Wild Arms stopped.
We killed the snake in faster than one turn.
I'm gonna look at Ramon. I'm gonna say, nice save.
Do that every time next time.
Okay, guess what's gonna happen next? Oliknot's gonna push his way past the crowd, and he's gonna start detecting traps.
Okay.
Is he gonna start cutting Helen down?
It's a really condescending.
No, you guys can do that while I look at the
Like
traps
this,
because
more than one
I'm only
trap
3
at the
feet
same
tall.
Okay, so you're continuing to move forward.
I'm gonna try to cut Helen down.
Sure, you can cut Helen down. Helen, do you want to land in the water or on the bridge?
Can I try to catch Helen?
I got you, baby.
I guess.
I want to land.
All right.
Can I make an acrobatics check to fall gracefully?
Yes.
I want to
Yeah,
land on the bridge.
Okay, you can make an acrobatics check. Lee, do you still want to try to catch Helen?
If she looks more capable at falling than I do at catching, then no.
Okay.
Is it possible to assist someone with their acrobatics check?
Oh yeah, could I do that?
Catching them?
Not normally, but with
Okay.
the circumstance, since you're cutting it, sure.
I'm not. I'm just trying to.
Right, I'm gonna
It makes
assist.
sense. It makes sense.
Sure.
I got a
Oh,
21
man.
to assist.
So Helen, you get a
Nice.
+2.
So roll that too. Oh no!
Okay, so you land on the ground
Yes.
and are prone and take 6 non-lethal damage.
I'll be right back.
Ow.
Hey,
Ow.
use that wand.
I'm gonna say sorry.
Be careful. There's snakes.
So
Rory,
I imagine
I was gonna-
Mayan did that thing where he hold up his arms and the last second goes like, like nope, not gonna.
hey, Rory, may I start?
Terrible
or may
thing.
I use perception to continue crossing and maybe get closer to land?
If you step onto the island, you are crossing through the barrier, and you cannot really see onto the island until you cross into the barrier.
But there's no traps that I detect right here.
Nope, there's only one trap on the bridge.
Okay. Sure.
Bollignut seems to be like if he seems to have his head in the game traps wise. I'm gonna. Yes, it was. That was my bluff check.
I'm going to. I'm sure it's too late for this, but I'm gonna try to sneak my way in anyways. So I'm gonna be stealthy.
Sure, you can make
The
a stealth
branch. But hold on holding.
Let's see. What is my stealth's really good?
It's my favorite part of any episode of 15.
All right.
You guys are so dumb.
And
am
I'm going
immortal.
to. I'm going to.
I'm immortal.
I mean, I know you guys are having fun playing on the bridge and making noise, but he's going to turn around. He's going to put his finger up to his mouth, anyways.
Sure.
Dan will say.
Davern will put his
course.
finger to his mouth.
Whack.
See, Davrin knows. And then, well, look, not. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Taeyang will look thoroughly rebuffed
Okay. So
when
you,
you say Davarin knows.
I
You
want to try to
sneak through the
pass
tree?
through. I want to sneak and try to pass through the shadow.
you think you are doing that?
Okay. No, it's fine. I
I just-
appreciate.
I just love that phrase.
I imagine that these were trees that I'm walking between.
Yes, they are walking between the trunks of 2 trees.
Okay. Okay. As I pass through, am I in the barrier yet?
Yeah, as soon as you cross on the island, you are through the barrier. The whole area is like night, but it's dark, but it's not like impossible to see. You hear cackling laughter, but don't see a source.
I'm gonna follow him in cautiously.
Sure. I'm gonna move a little further ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like slowly.
Are you trying
like
to use
to-
stealthily?
I'd like to try to identify the cackling.
Knowledge nature?
Oh, I mean, like where it's coming from.
Perception?
Okay.
I'll try to be stealthy.
I'm following Helen.
I got a 2.
Helen's
Come on.
standing up from being prone.
Okay, you're gonna stand up from prone and take a 5-foot
So
step.
I
You
trip.
can't
No,
move on
I'm
top
gonna
of the other
continue.
person.
So I trip on a loud twig.
Okay. Yeah. So Lee steps on a
This is
large
5,
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
Fucking
Ebo,
Captain Kirk
stop.
over here.
Okay,
he was moving.
right there.
You're stopping what's happening because something is happening.
Got
and
it.
I just failed his stealth check.
Understood.
Olik, not you cannot.
There's just a lot of people on my tail.
You can't determine where the laughter is coming from.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you able to describe the room to me now that I'm in it?
it's a. Yeah, it's time for a description.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Suddenly, a high staccato voice crackles maniacally and calls out from the island. Too late, filthy intruders. All your prancing through my beautiful forest, and nothing for you remains. The beautiful, beautiful sun will do my job for me. Destroy your precious lore stone as soon as it rises, and you are failures. Humans are always failures. Always, always, always failures.
Wow.
And
Well, no.
that is what you see. A area shrouded in darkness a little bit. There's overlapping trees. There's standing stones. Those standing stones are 15 feet tall. The central stone is a obelisk seeming thing, and then there's a kind of a bola shape in the front of it. You can see that the darkness is emanating from something inside of that bowl on top of the central obelisk.
How high is that?
15 feet up.
Okay.
Arr!
Did we enter initiative?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I haven't heard the magic words yet. Speaking of
Oh,
humans
where's
always
my-
being failures. Oh, not this
Okay,
time.
why does it keep doing this? When I start
Where's that
typing,
Yoshi sound?
Sorry, I have to ask if anybody else has this problem. When I start typing in the window the first time in a while, it always puts my 1 after everything I'm doing.
I'll give you a hint. That's our #1 priority. We're working on that.
Okay.
Like, it's not so much a hint as it is a feeble promise, but thank
I
you
mean,
for
you could have
making
just
it
told me,
understand
but that's fine.
Yeah, Ebo and I were just talking about that like an hour
It's
ago.
not a feeble promise. It's a
I kept
maybe a
It'll be
rotate
done.
hint out here.
but I didn't know that it was a normal problem until
Well,
it
I'm not
repeated
saying
itself
it's
this
feeble,
times.
I'm just saying that
It has
He's
to do with the
saying-
spell checker being a punk bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
punk bitch.
Spell
I didn't
checker
know
you're
it'll-
putting in
it'll
this
be-
shit?
We've had a spell checker
I'm
here
like-
for a while. It's just kind of a
I'm like 90% done with it.
miserable bastard to work with.
That's alright. People are allowed to be stupid. It's alright. Let them be.
Ebo's
Yeah.
got to deal with the shit the spell checker throws in here.
Oh
guys
my
be
god, I
dumb.
swear to god.
I have not rolled above a 3 in my initiative since I've had this clearing.
I'll be honest. I rolled 20, 12, or I rolled 19, 12, 19. So
Dev, you submitted?
The D20 is
I have,
brutal.
yes.
That works.
Are you? Is that your actual initiative?
11 is. I've been trying to. Oh wait, maybe it's not. No, it's 13. I've been trying to get it to stop saying new character. Oh, I can just type that in.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, there we go. Because I keep having to re-add my token every
Okay.
map change.
So the first things are gonna go is Simflimdir.
That's not how I spelled it.
Gryffindor.
Siflinder.
Yeah.
Fly high.
Yeah. His tactics are stupid. Okay. Everybody can make a perception check.
I can
Ugh.
and will.
Davern
the-
will do anything.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice job, Daverin.
Smooth move,
Yeah.
X-Lax.
How does your 1 feel?
Feels a
Oh
little
my
worse
Look at
than
my
two.
20. What?
Oh,
look at that 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wild arms, bitch.
That hurts.
Caloron, you are the only one who notices him.
Oh wow.
He has popped out of natural invisibility for a second. He shows up over here. He is still hidden. Okay?
Yeah. I'll
Everybody else
whisper
is
to
still
Davern.
hidden.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to
Oh.
Davern in front of me. Just tell him.
You can
Straight
on
to the
your
east.
turn. On your turn, you can.
Do I get to make that perception check? Sorry.
Did you roll it?
No, I forgot.
Okay.
Ellen is actually still just standing up. So
Okay. If you, sorry. Yeah, you can roll it. That's fine.
I don't even know if I don't think I can see it. Maybe I can.
Okay. Well,
Whatever.
Taeyang, it's
Doesn't matter.
Taeyang's turn right now.
Yes, it is. Okay. Taeyang is going to probably move. I don't really see anything else happening. Nope. Okay. Taeyang's gonna move. He's gonna go 10, 20. Do I see any other creatures yet?
Nope.
How dark is it in here, by the way?
Not enough to impact the vision.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop there and draw a battle axe, and be done.
Okay. Rommel,
I'm gonna get off this bridge.
remember that moving at more than half speed on the bridge does require an acrobatics.
Oh, I'll use a swift action to charge the battle axe with magic.
Sure.
You know that makes the masterwork a lot
I'm
less
not
impactful.
sure if this is gonna be. No, that's not gonna be useful. Is the green area at the end of the bridge difficult, or is it regular?
No, those are trees overhead,
Aha!
coming out of where the stump things are. For no reason, this map shows where the trees above are. For no reason.
The trees above.
I'm gonna take a double move, and I'm done.
Davern?
Devon. 5, 10. 5, 10,
Oh.
15, 20.
So you're
Done.
moving at full speed? That would
Half
require-
speed across the bridge.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was also moving. at half
Count it
speed
out in
across
real
the
time
bridge.
for you. Helen, you can go.
I heard 5, 10. That's why I was confused.
That's what I heard too.
But that's 10, 15.
Okay, can I make a perception check to see that person?
Sure.
12.
No idea where anybody is.
I'm gonna follow Davarin,
Okay.
Right.
and I'm gonna go right into the front
And
of
one
the
up him.
Okay.
battle. I'm just gonna look around.
Popping out of invisibility in the north. You see another one of those floating little pixie things, which is not actually a pixie. You just thought it was a pixie. Because no one has knowledge.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Ed has the magic missile for this. Oh.
The flying turd.
You know what it
Really?
has for this?
What a dillweed.
You see a entangle spell go off there.
I might want to
Everyone
make it a
in
little
the-
bit more transparent.
I just put it to the background.
We're good.
But you are right. I should make it more transparent. But everybody who's in it
No,
can
dude,
make a
you're good.
reflex save.
I have that power. 10.
8.
Wow.
Oh god, we just have a pile
Third.
of failures.
Is that a bit better for transparency?
That is better, yes.
Yes.
14.
It is DC 13 on the reflex save, and not the entangle.
Yes.
Awesome.
Don't worry, I remember how that works.
Okay,
Of course.
Bullock Nut.
Pollock not rolled 1 under the DC with his +7.
So then he is
Oh wait,
entangled.
nope, I don't have anything special to add to that. Okay, what do I can do a
You can
skateboard.
do all. Yeah, you could do an escape artist or strength check to break free. It's like -2 on attack rolls and -4 to
Is that
dexterity
good?
checks.
21?
Yep.
Okay, and that was my
Standard.
action, right?
Yep.
And stepping out of it counts as because I'm on the edge. Does it count to step out of it?
Well, that could be a 5-foot step
think
if
so.
you wanted it to be.
No, I mean like because that's
You're
considered.
talking about difficult terrain.
No, it shouldn't be.
It squares through difficult terrain. Moving out of difficult terrain is never the problem.
Sure. He's going to 15, 20. When he gets to this rock, he would like to. Can I? Oh, I guess I can't. Nope, I did my move action. I'm gonna move a little bit further to here, and I'm gonna stop.
Just making sure, Richard, you are breaking your stealth.
Oh, I was wondering if I was still in. I thought I was out, so that's why I moved as far as I did.
Well, I mean, you moved full speed, so you can make a stealth at -20.
If you only moved 15 feet, you'd be able to make a stealth at -10, right?
Well,
You
no.
moved half
this-
speed.
okay, I guess let me ask you a question.
This is 10
When I
feet
got
anyway,
entangled,
that's
did I
They
break?
didn't know you were there. They didn't know you were there.
That's what I thought happened. Okay, then I'm gonna just do the 15 then. This way.
Sure.
He
so
has
you can
launch
make-
strider, so he gets 10.
You can still make the stealth
right.
check to maintain your stealth.
Sure.
Oh, my window's
Wow.
Man, rogues. Stealth checks always go up like astronomically faster than anything else does.
It's pretty great.
Wyon get a huge bonus to stealth, and
That's
also
absurd.
they're small.
More than one bonus is called boni.
That's true. He's getting bonus.
I think they call them boners.
No.
You
No.
can keep
Nobody
stacking all
does
your
that.
boners all you want. It
I'll be.
doesn't
I
help
can
you
accept being
penetrate
wrong on
anymore.
this.
Okay.
Let's
Is
go
Helen
more.
a humanoid?
Yes.
Helen can make a fortitude save.
That's my
That's not
best
usually-
one.
I'm gonna be honest. That's not usually the statement that
Did that
follows.
person
Is someone a
start
human?
right in front of me?
What?
That person start right in front of me?
No. I thought it was touch, and then I realized it was close.
That's butt. That is also butt. 9.
You feel yourself begin to shrink.
What?
Oh, shrinky danks.
You seem to have been affected by a reduced person spell.
Shrinky dinky.
Oh, use the limit. That's what I do when I'm shrunk.
Alaron?
Okay, can I actually walk through the entanglement at half speed?
Yes, if you made your save, you are not entangled. It's just difficult terrain for you unless you end your movement.
I'm not even close to it, so.
Sure.
But I still have to make a save, yeah?
When you enter it, then you will have to make a save.
Is this the one where I get to make a check every
Fuck.
time?
Nope.
Alright, what save am I making, Rory?
Stupid games.
You would make a reflex save.
Oh my god. This is gonna be dumb. I have no other way around this, though. I don't think I can burn it, though, can I?
Everybody loves Faye, right?
You might be able to burn
No,
it.
I do
do.
not.
No.
Can
really
I
like
actually
Faye.
burn it?
No, you would have to literally burn all of the plants in the entire area before it mattered.
That would be exciting.
That might be
And
against
pretty
what
cool.
we've been trying to do, but I would
Probably.
still highly recommend
Of course,
Okay.
naturally!
So then you are entangled in the first.
You're so far away.
Um. Okay.
And I am tiny.
You're only
Uh,
small, right?
Help you there, bud.
Nah, I'm small, but I'm,
Okay. Stimflindir is going to run out to here, spring attack you, and bounce over to here.
Wow.
Well, he is fast.
120 base.
Yeah. There was a Quickling in Kingmaker, if you recall.
I love Quicklings. They're actually my absolute favorite Fae of all
They
time.
suck. They're stupid.
I love them
They're
so
awesome.
much.
Yeah.
They're great and wonderful.
Yeah, they're cheap and
And-
chintzy.
And he's gonna use a dagger to try to stab you.
This guy's kind of a dick.
'Cause-
Not gonna lie.
Sorry.
Picked the wrong girl.
Shit. And
Uh,
he has a plus 10 to
sorry,
hit.
that was only a 9. That's a 12 to hit you, not a 13. I did it wrong.
Is that like rolling a 7 for healing?
Helen, are you entangled currently?
Helen is not entangled, but
Okay.
she's very small.
Okay. Well,
Oh, your AC went up by 1.
it is. You are not very small. That does take 1 round. That's why I said you begin to shrink.
Huh.
I'm normal sized and I'm not entangled
Both,
yet.
both enlarged person and reduced person take 1 round. So, just for what it matters. But you're not tiny yet. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, then he did miss you.
What the
Ion?
God damn it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a strength check to get out of this thing.
That was good.
7. Okay. I am going to do nothing. And I am done.
You're gonna do nothing? Okay. Rommel?
I tried to break out of it and then
I
nothing
missed
happened.
that. Oh, sorry. That's fine.
So-
I missed-
I'm going to shoot magic missile the little guy closest to us.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, 7.
Magic missile.
I love that Rommel is just a laser machine for killing these things.
23.
I don't know what.
Oh my god, Jeff!
Is it to break out?
Yeah. So
It's
can I
wild
take?
arms all over
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I can only take whatever I can get here.
Okay. So then you make a reflex save.
Okay.
Getting your save-
Oh
your
no.
movement in.
Oh no.
16.
Oh.
You're fine. Helen?
Oh shit, yo.
Do I see Siflimder?
Yes, he moved.
Gryffindor.
Can I charge here? I'm
No.
in difficult terrain.
No, you
not. Okay. I mean, but is it still a 5-foot step though?
Not really.
Okay. 10, 20.
I might get to do one of the coolest moves in all of role-playing game Hood.
What?
I'm going to try to do something awesome, but I'll probably try to pwn the other Fairy.
Right
with
there. She's
disease
putting herself
first.
right there.
Okay.
Right next to Syphilinder.
Okay.
Getting smaller by the minute.
So at the end of your turn, you have completed your shrinking. You are to have a -2
Shrink.
penalty to strength, a +1 bonus to attack rolls and AC.
Helen is gonna be raging.
A little raging Helen.
For an
Okay.
unchained barbarian, that sounds okay.
-2 to strength, +1 bonus to attack rolls and AC.
So it's basically fighting against Helen's own natural inclinations, but not necessarily to her detriment.
Okay, the other Atame is going to go.
I think me and Alarin are going to be doing the same thing for this entire fight.
This
Struggling
one is
with
going to
vines.
fly over to here and attempt to reduce person Davarin.
Oh
You can
god.
make a fortitude save.
I will try to do that. 19.
You are not shrinking.
Oh, cool.
Orlick not?
Yeah, Oliknot would like to.
So that one is now 15 feet off the top of the thing.
I'm sorry, that one's up on top of something?
Yeah, it flew up on top of the standing stone, so it's 15 feet up.
Okay. Oliknot is going to head in this direction. 5, 10. Alright.
I was just
And
thinking
I'll
it's
roll
so
for
good.
stealth again.
You don't need to. That's fine.
Okay.
As long as you're still
Um,
moving at the same speed, you can keep what you rolled before.
Then he's going to sit tight for a moment.
Alaron?
I think Brit is MIA.
Symphomedeer is going to go.
Yeah.
Symphomedeer is going to
Symphomedeer.
have his tactics be worthless? Yes, have his tactics be worthless.
Sometimes you get cornered by a tiny barbarian.
He's going to drop his dagger and punch.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine. I put you in holding if there's something you'd like to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break out.
Sure.
A breakout.
19.
Nice.
That is enough to break free.
Oh, damn.
Holy fuck.
You've got good strumph.
You can keep moving if you want. Okay.
No, I'm gonna get out of there.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Oh,
combat
no.
nerd.
Go back one. Because you have.
Oh, because it's only half.
That's
You
fine.
might want to...
That's fine. You might want to have gone here
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
so you don't end your turn in the entanglement.
I didn't know if
Gotcha.
that actually counted as a full
Like
Um,
Davarin
being
did.
affected.
I think they're technically supposed to be.
What?
I didn't
I
hear
think they're
you.
technically supposed to be.
Doesn't matter.
Not a big deal.
Doesn't matter. None of this. Just say Smith.
Bertano Luski.
Without a
I
doubt,
don't know what you're talking about, but the quickling is stabbing you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Quickly.
No idea what you guys are talking about.
Does a 13 hit you?
I
Is it
am
gone?
raging. So
Don't you get a
that
+1 to your
is
AC
a
for being
13
small?
+1 from being small.
So he misses.
Thank you.
He's gonna provoke from you.
All right, I'm gonna hit him
Sure.
with my little tiny AC. My little baby Jesus AC.
Do you a baby Jesus all cute and cuddly in your manger?
Dear sweet Lord, baby Jesus.
Oh, that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Evo, did you roll?
I'm rolling right now. I have to readjust because I'm so tiny.
As far as comedy movies goes, that one is just it has a special
It's
place in my
up there.
heart.
13.
Does not hit.
Looks like you two are evenly matched.
And
An
size.
even match.
Is the quickling also small? I assume he is.
Yes, and you know that he went somewhere behind the stone, but he is breaking line of sight with everyone,
Okay.
so you don't know exactly where he is back there. Taiyang?
I am
Is
going
my-
to try to break out.
Sure. You break
Alright.
out.
I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
go 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move here, and that is it. I'll pass.
That's it.
All right.
Rommel?
Can I see the remaining fairy from where I'm standing?
Sure.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile on him. 8.
Fairy dust. That's
Sometimes the level 3 sorcerer has the silver bullet for Fae.
Davrin?
Okay, I made my save so I don't have to do anything to get out of this. I can just move.
Yeah.
Happy day, 10, 15, 20.
How?
10, 15, 20. Wait, no. That's not double.
No,
2 more
Had a,
that's a
had
lot.
a magic bullet for
that
this
face
too,
somewhere behind there, and I'm done.
but everybody
Helen?
escaped.
I know where he is.
I'm gonna get you.
Everybody,
I'm gonna get him.
everybody
Never
escaped
gonna
but
catch
me.
me.
I can cast
Look,
grease.
almost got
I
me.
can cast grease on a person to give them a +10 to their escape artists.
Right.
So if Taeyong couldn't escape, I was
Helen
gonna
can make a
grease him.
perception check.
See, my
I was gonna grease you up so you could sleep.
my strength is
Oh,
actually
my
really
lord.
good.
Yeah,
Well,
but
no.
it's not better than +10. 10 plus your dexterity bonus.
Oh no.
You do not see him.
Ah,
This is getting
don't do
crazy.
much other than that.
Tallest man alive. At 5'9".
Helen?
That's it. Shoot for the movement.
Taeyong is 5'5".
Dead.
She
Olaknot?
thought he was there.
Olaknot
Oh.
is gonna try to keep
I am gonna
his
stand
hide,
right there, actually.
but he's gonna double move.
Okay, so you can roll with a -20. Alaron?
I'm gonna double move.
Oh, I'm sorry. When you say roll at -20, is it because I did something?
Yeah, because you're moving at full speed now. You're changing what your general action is. You're going
I
on.
think he means he's
I'm moving
double
it.
moving at half speed.
I'm half speed. Double.
Oh, that is fine.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Double half moving.
Double half move.
Davrin,
Mm-hmm. I know I'm bait.
a Crickling is jumping around the corridor, spring attacking you, and running away.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta stop him.
There's only one way.
And he seems to run behind here, and you lose sight of him again after
Alright.
stabbing you.
Sure. We'll see about that.
You will threaten a critical.
Ah,
Does a 23 confirm?
just barely.
Okay. I believe you.
Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
This is my curse. I will bear it.
Sometimes you're the
You can
bait.
take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And
Really?
make a fortitude save.
I was gonna say, is there at least poison on his blade? 11.
I can't believe you doubled the negative.
You fall asleep.
God, this shit again.
Taeyang?
Fuck.
I am going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. He gets 3 points of snake attack damage on you also.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Are
so
they-
dumb.
Oh, he wakes back up
Blame
again.
Rory.
No, so it's 4 points of total damage. It's 2d3 minus 2 plus 1d6.
What's the matter, puppy? What are you
Yeah,
trying to
but
get?
if he hits all of us with that, we dead.
All right, Rory. I'm going to
Hey.
move there, and I'm going to
Hey.
ready an action to cast Chill Touch on an enemy that gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Rommel?
I guess I'm gonna try to break out. I am
Break out.
technically using escape artist on this.
No, they're not.
It's entangled and I know it.
I guess that's it for me.
Davrin?
I'm sleeping.
Helen?
Just like,
Helen is going to look around.
You don't have line
Does
of...
she see anything?
You saw the Quickling burst out and attack Jeff.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move out here then.
Okay?
Do I see a quickling?
You don't... I mean, you can make a perception check.
Uh, 12. No.
Nope. Olaknot?
Okay. I
Sorry,
am
you're
going
moving-
to
that's
move
fine.
right here. Right there.
You'll have to tell me
And
that, but I basically want to try
Ready
to
in
climb
action.
and
to attack the thing
and
if it
see
comes
what's
near
at the
me.
top of this thing. But what's What are my kind of penalties for that?
You think from what your approach that it was some sort of small rock or orb thing.
Well, what I mean is, like, I want to get it.
You could try to climb up. It is a 15-foot high obelisk.
So climb check.
Yep.
And how does that affect my stealth?
If you move at more than half speed,
Can I climb stealthily?
you can.
Okay.
Climbing is at 1/4 speed, so you'd be at 1/8 speed for climbing. If you want to climb at half speed.
So 1 square around.
Yep.
And it's 15 feet, so I'd have to do that 3 times.
Yep.
Okay. And what if I break stealth? Can I just climb?
Then it'd be 1/4 speed. You could,
You could double move.
You could attempt to do an accelerated climb, but it increases the DC.
Well, couldn't he just take his whole turn to make a regular climb and double move? Or is that a whole turn of climbing? I don't remember how climbing works.
Climbing is generally done like as you can do as part of a movement or as a double move.
Okay, I'm going to roll a climb.
Okay.
It's going to be to normally climb. I'm breaking stealth. And you tell me how far that lets me get, if I even...
Sure.
Okay, 12.
You do not climb up the obelisk at all.
Okay, so I'm basically just at the base of it?
Correct.
Okay. Then that was my move.
Correct.
And
so you could try again if you'd like.
yeah, let me do that.
You failed to climb up the obelisk.
Okay. Then that was my turn. I'm passing.
Sorry, Aileron, you're up. I hit pass turn at the same time as Richard.
Oh, sure. I tried to do it myself. Sorry.
Yes,
It's fine.
Some people do it, some people don't, so I just always do it, and then Jeff makes everything worse.
Can we see where this guy is?
Responsible.
No. We know he went up to the north east of me.
How am I getting blamed for this? I'm asleep.
All right, so I guess roll a perception, yes, to see if we can see
You roll
him.
a perception, yeah.
13?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay. Where is it?
I should have gotten down with the group. I just realized that I'm bait now. God damn it.
Oh, wait, baiting.
Go away quickly.
Okay. Yeah.
It's only
You're
one.
not hurt.
quickly.
I just happen to be right by Helen anyway, so I'm gonna actually. I don't want to use Touch of Good. I'm actually gonna use Guidance this time,
Okay,
and I'm gonna use it on Helen.
sure. Lee,
Mhm.
he is jumping out from concealment at you and trying to stab you.
I'm gonna take my ready action to cast Chill Touch on him.
Sure. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can roll your attack roll.
Yeah, my
Your
AC is
technically-
16.
And technically
My
it's
attack
your
roll?
flat one AC, but that's fine.
19 to hit his touch.
That will hit. You can roll mischance. He has 20% mischance for being blurred constantly.
All right, a 1 is bad for me.
Okay, so that will hit.
Nice.
It'll do. He can make a Fortitude save.
Okay.
6 cold damage.
Ooh, he does not
Oh.
like that.
Let's see.
What is the DC of the fortitude save?
Higher than 12. I think it's 14.
He has a
14.
13
All right, he gets -1 strength
and 6 damage.
and 6 cold damage. Yes.
Yes, he does not like that at all. He
Good.
does hit you.
Okay. That means I need to make a Fortitude save too, right? Or unless I don't know if he
He
applies
deals
poison or
2
not.
damage to you, and yes, you can make a fortitude save.
Okay. 17.
You do not fall asleep.
Yay. I'm gonna say, suck it, you little bastard.
And he runs over here and ends up somewhere behind this one.
Okay.
You guys can see it. Also, sorry, after Elrond's turn, the Shield of Darkness is starting to slowly fray and tatter in the rising sunlight.
No.
Taiyang,
Okay. Wait, does that... So I just took my ready to action,
so
and my
you-
next turn came up.
so sorry, you're ready to action change your initiative.
Yeah.
Rommel?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay put and ready in action to fire magic missile at the Quickling when it is visible.
Davern, sleeping Helen.
Helen is going to move
Oh,
here.
could I have said something on my turn?
Sure.
Could I have said, somebody get the stone?
Where's the stone?
It's up on top of this
It's
pillar.
on top of the obelisk.
Yep, the center obelisk.
Olagnat is having a
Sure.
hard time climbing it.
Yep.
Helen will try to get up there.
Climb check.
I believe the thing
Yeah.
that you want to say next time is Olagnat's having a hard time rolling his dice.
Get up
Might
on the
have a-
Hydra's back.
I might have a spell that can help you. Let me cast grease on that obelisk.
Hey, let's try to wreck the mission.
If we cast grease on top of the obelisk,
Nice.
does the stone roll
No,
off?
there seems to be a bowl-like shape indentation on the top of the obelisk.
No,
I'm not
you can
joking.
cast-
That is actually what
we
the
can cast
has.
grease, and then I'll put obscuring mist at the
And
top.
I'm guessing the stone weighs 6 pounds, blah, blah, blah.
Hope you have a bag of. Oh my god, the gray bag of tricks.
Did the does 18 make it?
I forgot that I could summon animal friends.
Can I try again as my other move action?
Sure,
Or you mean as your standard action?
sure, that's fine.
As my standard action, yeah.
Well,
Nice.
28!
You can get to the top, that means.
Actually,
So you can move yourself on top.
Yeah.
There is indeed a small, possibly 6 or 7 pound stone rock in this bowl.
Jesus.
It is perfectly smooth and it seems to be made out of smoothed granite. And it is kind of
Very cool.
glowing darkly. Oliknot.
So do we need to grab this before the sun is down?
We need to keep it out of the sunlight. Quite
There was a
specifically.
fancy case in the house that burned down that was specifically built for that.
Ugh.
Yeah, well...
can also just eat it.
Works.
Olagnat
Okay,
is
well,
carrying that.
Olagnat
You're gonna
is.
swallow a 7-pound stone.
Olagnat is
The normal Monday.
I don't really know what else I can do here. If it seemed like it was that hard to climb when I was trying to climb it, then
It is a fairly steep, smooth obelisk with no handholds.
I am
you know what
smaller.
he's gonna do? He's gonna. Can I throw a rope up there to Helen?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
I'll say.
Aileron?
Listen this.
Aileron?
Davern's still asleep, right?
Yep.
He needs his beauty sleep.
Assuming I still can't see this guy. Actually, can I
Well,
just
never
make a
get any
perception
taller.
and see if we can actually see him?
Yes, you can make a perception check.
Holy shit.
You
It's a
do
waste
not-
on my 20s.
Yeah, you do not see
I
him.
don't see him with a 20.
Nope. Even with him taking a minus 20 for moving full speed, that does
Oh,
not
this
see
guy's
him.
an asshole. Helen, are you
They're
trying to climb
assholes.
down or something?
She hasn't even grabbed it yet.
No. I'm up there. Like doing my Tuscan Raider.
I got nothing else to do to help out with this right now, so I'm good.
Okay. Tayan?
All right, I'm going to move over by here, and I'm going to ready an action to take an attack on the creature if it moves to my. I'm going to move here. Take an attack to or ready an action to take an attack if the creature moves to my threatened area.
Sure.
I can take a 5-foot step and an attack, right?
You can put a 5-foot step as part of a attack action if you had not moved this turn.
Well, cheese it.
Okay. He has learned his lesson. He is going to pop out over here and throw a dagger.
I don't know where Pop Out over here is. I don't
Yeah,
see
don't
him.
see him.
There he is.
There we go.
Tayan?
Delightful.
Crap, he's gonna throw one from that far away.
What nugget?
Taeyong.
So that would actually only be 20.
A 20 hits my AC. Yep.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can I
The
shoot
joke
magic
rocks.
at him with my ready to action?
I don't know where. Can you see him? I don't know where. Yeah. You can see him. That's fine.
You only need to see his foot.
Yeah, 10.
A strange brooch clasped around his neck seems to flash and absorb the
Are
damage.
you kidding me?
I got a 23 on my fortitude save. Right?
Okay, you'll take 2 damage.
Rory, did you make this module?
No, I did not.
Feels like we're in high school right
I like
now.
when he.
But you
no,
like
guys,
this.
Are you
like
sure you
this
didn't make
too
this module?
I am positive I didn't make this module, but it is a module I really enjoyed playing and running.
Okay.
Of course.
I don't think that we can be
Listen.
friends anymore.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
does he have
is
shot on the
very
run?
possible.
Says
To
he
be fair,
does.
guys, I ran this as a non-TF module with other people before. So it's one that I've had experience running before, and I've played through it before, and I've always really enjoyed it.
Out of
Alright.
curiosity,
Of course
Rory,
you do.
does he have a shot on the run, or is he done there?
He is actually there. Davern,
Okay, good.
I'm sleeping.
okay. Helen,
He's still sleeping.
Helen is going to try to pull Olaknot up.
make a strength check.
Okay. Oh man, my strength is so.
You do not pull him up. Oliknot?
Okay.
Since he's holding the rope, can I try to climb off of that?
Sure.
She may not be able to pull you up, but she can sure as hell hold a rope.
Is the DC less now because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a rope?
Yes.
I believe much less.
God.
But it is 10.
Not enough, much less.
Okay.
Alarin?
Can I
Ellen
wait?
just needs.
Sorry.
He
Yeah.
still has another move.
Can't I get a second?
Sure, yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Of course. All right.
Oh my god.
Ellen just
Alarin?
needs to
You're
grab
trying to
that
do
rock.
fine.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. House rules.
You can't roll. You can't roll.
What?
No, I was trying to figure out what was going on with Richard.
Oh no, I.
Oh.
Nothing.
We've rolled an 8 between our last 3 attempts to get Richard on top of the rock.
Like he rolls a 1.
I don't
roll
know
a
if it's
3,
the dice.
and I rolled a 4.
Or just he's
Fate
not
is
allowed
going
up
on
here
with
for
Richard.
some reason.
Whatever. Little guys can't climb. Not even with ropes.
No.
Helen is little.
Oh, that's
Small.
true. Ellen's little.
Ellen's little, but has a. Helen's also a level 3 character.
I'm sorry,
Without
Helen.
Helen's cheating.
I'm sorry. At the end of your turn, you have started to regain your size.
Oh, he's
Oh,
finally
good.
regained. That's fantastic.
So
Yay!
at the beginning of your next turn, you will be back to medium.
Richard, I'm gonna go ahead and touch your shoulder. You're gonna receive touch of good. Hopefully, you get your ass up there.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. I am going to.
Godspeed, sir.
I'm gonna charge him.
Sure.
I'm gonna hit him with
I
a battle
like
axe.
that.
Sure.
Battle axe.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kills quicklings.
Just like that.
Actually, wait. No, I'm going to
Make 'em fat.
move, and I'm gonna hit him with shell touch again.
Okay.
Okay. Kill him.
All right. I got an 18 to hit his touch.
That is his touch AC.
Okay. I am glad I chose to
You
do
have a
that instead.
20% mischance.
All right. 1 is bad for me.
Okay.
He'll take 3 cold damage, and he can make a fortitude save.
Oh,
Good. Jesus.
You are your tactic of not using the battle axe is a much better choice since he has damage reduction and a very high AC.
Yeah. I was like, a charge is gonna give me a +5 to hit. I bet that's not enough.
This shit is stupid.
As he dies and Helen regains her full size on the top of the obelisk, and the morning rays pierce through. Helen can secure the lore stone from the sun's rays and climb down safely.
oh, good. It wasn't a disabled device. And Davrin.
Davrin wakes up.
No, Davrin
Davrin
slept.
goes into a coma for the rest of his life.
Yeah, Davin will sleep for an hour unless someone
Oh, Jesus Christ.
unless someone shakes him awake. He sleeps for an hour. So that is serious poison. One save or sleep for an hour.
Yeah, I'll walk over to Davrin and I'll
This guy
smack
can
him around a
actually
little.
Put all of us
Alright.
asleep for an hour.
His entire tactic was to knock everybody asleep for an hour because he cannot deal enough damage to actually hurt anybody, basically.
Yes, he can. He does a lot of damage. He can sneak attack.
He
And
can sneak attack.
Coup de grace the people asleep.
Devrin will wake up with wild arms. But be happy he's awake.
Richard, he was doing
Whoa,
a
whoa.
D3 plus a D6 minus 2.
Richard, he also only had one more dose of poison.
Easy.
Oh,
easy on
okay.
the
So he
swinging.
can't possibly have slept, everybody.
He
The
couldn't
fact that I made 2 saves
he can
was
keep a party of
huge
4
deal.
people. The Atame that you were supposed to be crowd control with their reduced persons and their entangles to keep you away from him, and he's supposed to spring attack and use throwing daggers to Harry the party.
The hell is an Otome?
The
That's the
Otome
fairies.
is the pixie things. They're not
Whatever.
actually pixies, they're called Otome.
I
My
was asleep.
plan was basically, if everybody else is getting put to sleep, I was going to try to sneak climb up there, grab the thing, and run away, so that we could possibly just leave this zone if we couldn't stop it.
So did you manage to get the thing out of the morning?
Mm-hmm.
On his corpse, which has now stopped moving, so he's clearly visible, you do find a brooch of shielding
Approach of shielding, you asshole.
and a cloak
Can't
of
believe it.
resistance +1.
I'll grab the brooch of shielding and toss it to Rommel.
Good. Cloak of Resistance +1 isn't already on my sheet.
Yeah, I guess I'll put it on. No.
But you
It only
can
seems appropriate.
return with the lore stone intact and bring it back to Absalom. With Sith Flimandir's dead, the remaining Unseelie Fae in this area of the forest that had formed a minor gang return to being only a menace and not a serious threat.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You've been downgraded to menace.
Yes. And the Andron authorities gather enough forces to clear the threat from Hemsel's former demise, and everything is fine. You have succeeded at the mission. You have successfully recovered the lore stone, and you did not burn down the forest or cause
Or
problems with that.
murder the gnomes.
So you get 2 prestige.
Wow. The
Hey.
second prestige point is always all of the things you want to do.
Yep.
God, these modules are the worst.
And no, I did not write this module, but this is a module.
Are
after
you
my own
sure,
heart.
Rory?
I
Are
know.
you
It
sure?
Hold on, but
So-
it did heavily inspire you when you were creating other games.
I used this module basically without any modifications out of it all in another campaign because it was so awesome. Not for a PFS game, but I ran a good 6 months in Andron in a just general Glorion setting at one point.
Enderon is the one where the
Crown
the
of
adventure with the disease takes place.
The Crown of the Cobalt King is actually
Yeah.
very close to this location. And if you guys had continued with that, you would have eventually done this module in that game as well.
Mm.
But we didn't continue that game
Oh,
ever.
good. I'm glad that
Good
game
thing we
crashed.
didn't get to that module and have to do it.
So,
But I think this is a great module. There is
Enjoyed
a
it.
sequel. There is a sequel to
It's
this
pretty
module
cool.
that
Yeah.
I will run at some point.
Let me know when you're running it so I can skip it.
Yep. It.
Skip.
Yep.
So yeah,
In all fairness, you did destroy a lot of the
Hey,
things
if anybody,
here.
if any of the Liberty's Edge gang in the group is keeping track of their
yeah,
action card, we have an Andoran adventure
I
under
know.
our.
I was actually just checking it.
you just didn't.
Wait,
have-
where is this card thing?
I just
It's
put
a
where is
free
it?
document on Paizo.
I haven't looked at it
faction-
yet either.
It's called the faction cards. So you choose you print it off and you mark off the
Did
things on the
somebody-
faction card.
Carrot.
And as you see that goals, then you can get benefits.
Okay, it's called a
Faction card.
Paizo. I'm just gonna put Paizo faction card.
And Ed, what was that?
I was just gonna. I thought somebody maybe put it on a Google Docs or something. I could probably do that too, for simplicity's sake, because as we found, it wasn't 100% easy to
There you go.
find on their website. Find and download.
That's
But I-
a trend.
Oh, I was able
Yeah,
to.
it's pretty hard to find stuff on Paizo.
Okay, Rory,
Yeah.
you mentioned something else
But
too
I'll
that
see
it
if I
sounded
can
like I
get
should
it on
get.
there.
Okay.
You were talking about something to keep track of, like your of the things you've done, like the sessions.
Oh,
or something?
sorry. I might not have sent you the sheet from the last one. I might have included you on it from the Mists of Mwangi. There's a one-page little document that summarizes the experience, prestige, and gold you get, and then tells you what items you found, so you could buy items off that sheet.
Mm.
And I might not have sent it for you.
So were we able to buy? Yeah. Okay.
So you would be able to buy a bag of tricks, a brooch of shielding, and cloak of resistance +1, a potion of Barkston +2, a potion of Bear's Endurance, Scroll of Lesser Restoration, or a Cure Light Wand Wounds.
Any boons for this one?
Nope, I'm sorry. I really wish there was, because this is an awesome module, but there are not. It is 546 gold also. I will send out the sheets a little bit
Oh,
later.
that's not bad.
So this one actually has a decent gold for the early scenarios.
Yeah, I'll get my
God
pulled
damn it!
stuff all
Stop
together
that.
and figured out what I'm going on here.
But you would get 2 prestige and 1 experience. I think that means Helen reaches level 4.
You bet. You bet your sweet bippy.
Rory, how does the pre-gen XP work? What can you apply that to?
From the Phantom Phenomena,
No, just in general.
you apply a pre-gen XP to a character when they would reach the level when they first reach that level, basically.
I guess what I'm looking at is I'm going to be visiting family next week. So I'm probably
Okay.
not going to be in time for 19. So I'm probably not going to be level 3 by the 26th.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be level 3. I'm going to be using.
So I'm
if
wondering
I
how
go
that
levels, I'll
works.
be using pre-gen.
So, I could run it. So what that would do is you would play a pre-gen, and as soon as that character reaches 3rd level, you could immediately apply the experience and the sheet to that character.
We
I mean,
also
I'm okay
run
with that.
one
Is
in
that
between.
fine?
Yeah, I don't have any problems with that.
Well, he specifically wants to run around Halloween, so I mean that's fine.
That
That's fine to me.
Yeah.
So
Where do we look to find out what prestige what we can spend prestige on?
You can spend prestige on vanity stuff, which you can find in the primer. There's a additional source that has it, or you can spend prestige to buy it. There's a couple of things you do. Mostly it's things like removing disease and stuff like that you spend it for afterwards. Vanity stuff is like having a follower, getting a title, owning a boat or a house, stuff like that, which you could spend it on. Or you can spend 2 prestige to get a 750 gold item.
Is prestige character based?
Yeah, every character has prestige. Your total fame is also, when you gain prestige, you also gain that same amount of fame on this sheet. So it's the second module, you're now up to 4 fame, and that determines your total buy limit. So
Which doesn't go up until you hit 5. But
which doesn't go up until you hit 5. So at this point, you can only buy the always available stuff, or things that are directly on your certs.
Sure. What's always available? Like,
Always
what
available
the-
are +1 weapons, armors, and shields, potions and oils of 1st or 2nd level. Sorry, of 0 or 1st level, scrolls of 0 or 1st level, or a wayfinder.
and masterwork, of course, because
And anything in the basic armor and gear section of the core rulebook.
Sure.
I shared the faction cards with all of you except for Rory, who I assume
Oh,
has them,
thanks.
and Britt,
thank you.
who I don't have her email address actually.
Yeah,
here's
look
a
at
real
those.
interesting thing to note about the faction cards is that at least the one that I have, and I'm sure the one Ed shared is the same.
Yeah.
It's all one file, but with 9 pages.
Yep.
And so since I have a Grand Lodge character and a Liberty's Edge character, I can just keep track on
There you go.
one
Mhm.
PDF.
Lee, on Facebook, can you send me your PFS number?
Sure.
Later.
I forgot it, but I thought I sent it to you before.
I don't have it anymore because that was long enough ago. So
Rory, I'd like to roll a downtime
day job,
check.
day job checks.
What the hell's that?
If you have a craft, profession, or performance ability in your off time between adventures, you can roll to make some money.
I should have gotten into this by now.
A craft performance
Or profession. Perform.
Unfortunately,
have to have a
Davern
rank
took a
though,
rank in
right?
swim.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
Anybody who wants to make a data object, Oleg Knott gets a 24.
Also,
that
if
will
you-
be 20 gold.
Here's something to note too, Lee. That one of the you probably won't use it this time because you might as well check off an Andoran adventure if you want to keep track of the Liberty's Edge faction card. But instead of making a day job check, you can make a specific check to basically accomplish a goal. If you didn't accomplish another goal during the session, you can only check off 1 box per session.
The cool
So-
thing about that too is that you can make that check even if you don't have a day job. It's just this is how you're spending.
There's a
your time.
number of different skills you can use to make the check to get the
But it-
achievement.
Basically, being a it's like making a rebellion is what you're doing, or like
Yeah, I mean-
going against slavery, or like
I'm pretty
saying,
sure
You know, for us, it's actually
I made an impassioned speech against slavery, I guess, in Absalom.
Yep.
I don't know, like, hey, you guys, I'm serious. Slaves suck. Every time I find a guy keeping a slave, except for that one time, I usually try to free them.
the only one that for Liberty's Edge it says forego your downtime
Awkward.
is is the one where you can succeed at a disable device, knowledge local, or stealth check equal to 15 plus.
Why
your-
except for that one
Richard,
time?
what that is disabled
Okay.
device is like freeing a slave in your downtime.
No, yeah, I
So
know.
I'm like, it's all basically beating a.
So I think
No, I'm
knowledge
just saying the
local
other
was
one,
applied for like
Literally freeing a slave,
yeah,
like
yeah,
disable
Pathfinder,
device.
Yep.
knowledge local to like set up a
Literally.
underground railroad or something.
Yep. That's what you're doing. It though is you're not doing things that are legal.
I'm fine with that.
Britt, are you drinking a milkshake?
I think that they're the ones that aren't.
No,
doing
it's
things that are
leftover
illegal.
smoothie from the other day.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that
okay,
explains
that's
why there aren't any boys in your yard.
okay. So you get like rewards based on how many goals you think you get.
You basically each every time you check off, I guess 2, 4, or 7 goals, you gain access to the rewards, which are
So
they're,
it's not,
they're
it's
modest,
not-
but there's something.
the one that got confusing that I misunderstood first is not every box, it's every line of like it's every
Right.
thing of goals.
Oh,
So it's not each box you check off.
So
if it says,
both
like
adventures.
adventure in Andron has like 4 boxes or something like that, you have to do all 4 of those before that's a goal.
I see.
Aha. So okay. So I'm not. I do think I might still have 2, but I don't think I've yet got 4.
It takes a
Right.
while to get.
I
'Cause I
promise
did
I
live-
will look
I-
through those soon
You should.
No.
and
It's
not
useful.
have a backlog.
It also does actually give you like some input into your fact. Like it actually makes you feel connected to your faction because then you actually have some things you're supposed to be doing.
Cool.
And it gives you the feeling of it. And your exchange, so
Mhm.
you're all about thieving and commerce.
Yep.
Basically, and exchange is widely regarded as the most broken of the factions
Good.
because their goals give them things like 10% discount on purchases.
Oh, all right.
It's just like, oh, what? That's awesome.
I'll take it. Tallest man alive's got to give what he can where he can.
Yeah, he spent a lot of the session incapacitated.
Yeah, he did.
He sure did.
Probably from the top shelves, I would assume.
I made a quick grab for that book that I
Need
think
to check.
was less important because we kind of would have done the same thing anyways, but it was nice to know something about that before the book burned down.
They have the book in there, just to kind of peel back the curtain a little bit. They had the book in there, the gnomes in there, and that Otame were all willing to tell you where it was. The Otame that Ed just killed didn't want to be fighting. If anyone had actually tried to talk with her, she would have not fought.
She entangled. She killed. She did more damage to Davarin than anybody by entangling him with the
She was
spiders
going
on.
to entangle and then taunt you guys.
Yeah.
and
So I
not
blew her
do
brains out with a magic missile.
anything. And you just killed her. And he was going to
Worth it.
she would have told you more information about Simflindir.
You know
Oh
what? I'm
no,
glad we
Rory,
got
I
that
wouldn't
now
have
that I
had it
think
any
about
other
it,
way.
because
She got what she Sue.
we wouldn't
Whatever.
have known that we couldn't rest the night.
Listen, if you do something after which you could not remain invisible, then you're my enemy, and I'll shoot you with magic missile.
I guess that is true. That is the only hostile action she would take in the fight. She
And
would flee before she'd actually attack someone.
well, she should have known better.
Could have, but she works for an unseelie fae, so you mean, what do you expect?
Oh, that guy was a nightmare, by the way.
Yeah, I leveled up a Quickling that was in Kingmaker, and I was gonna have him come back and try to do some assassinations, but we never quite got around to that.
Quicklings
that
are
scenario.
awesome.
They are awesome, but they're kind of like old school obnoxious.
So their speed is actually so fast that they have a natural blur whenever they're moving, and whenever they stop moving, they vibrate and are
Invisible?
turned invisible.
I believe I ran an encounter once, not too long ago, that I described as prickly, and I think quickling is a good ingredient for that kind of thing.
What was prickly?
I don't know. I ran a weird encounter with time. Whatever.
Are you talking about the one where we were
Oh.
leaping back and forth in time?
I'm just saying, like quickling type stuff. It is pretty cool. I'm not gonna
I enjoyed it.
argue
think
on that. It's kind of cool.
A bunch of them in
yes.
a row would be terrible, but like it's this sort of thing.
The
Totally
prickly
fine.
things is
The thing-
kind of spread out. Yeah.
Rory, I sent you my number on Facebook.
Thank you. I had an idea for a quickling encounter that I always wanted to make. There would be 3 quicklings that would use like blocks like this, and so you'd think there's only one quickling because they'd run behind the block and stop, and then the next one would come out. So it was kind of like the chasing rabbits game where they stop and another one runs out, the old race thing. But it would be
Yeah.
quicklings using that to make you think you're fighting one quickling when there's three.
I think that would
No,
be fun if the
no.
players actually had a chance of figuring out that there were 3.
Or if
That
there
is
was
one
an
of-
advantage to figuring out that there were 3, which
Yeah.
there is not.
That's one of the reasons that I never ran it, is because I thought, this would be really fun to make and not so fun for players.
The problem that I have with quicklings is that like they fit in better in an older edition where things are a little more narratively driven, whereas I can't look at 120 movement speed and spring attack as anything other than just kind of a little lightly OP. Just like saying, here's an awesome combo that a player character could never get. 120 movement and spring attack, and then high stealth and natural invisibility so that they can leap out from behind rocks without being seen.
Honestly, why
sneak
don't
attack every turn.
quicklings just own the whole world at this point? Because they seem to be able to do whatever they want.
They also, if you look at their movement speed modifiers to acrobatics for jumping, they have a plus 50 on their jump check.
Oh Jesus!
They also
movement speed
copy
still-
the mutant powers of everyone else all around them and don't die when you throw them through an airlock. I don't get it.
That's classy.
She had costs. You just didn't know them.
Yep. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
At least you never killed your dog, right?
That's true. Somebody else killed my dog. His name was
Rory.
Rory.
Yeah, I like quicklings a lot. They're
Yeah, I like killing rods.
At least you stick to your
killing dogs
guns.
a lot.
They also have uncanny dodge for no reason and evasion for no reason.
Alright.
And they also have spell-like abilities, which they almost never use, including Levitate, Ventriloquism, and Shatter.
Okay.
It's like, why?
Yeah.
What, why? Those don't matter. Why would you ever levitate as a quickling? You can jump better than that.
Can you imagine what his speed would be if he was medium size instead of small?
Oh, probably like 20?
But if you can get into a secluded area and then levitate into the air and then hold still, you'll turn invisible and be floating in the air and nobody will be able to find you.
Which would make a great quickling ambush that would not work in their favor after the first round. Or the second round, because they'd be stuck in the air. Oh, you know what you should do? You could do quickling balloons.
Hmm.
I don't
Levitating quicklings on ropes.
know what you're talking about.
And have
and I
one
disagree.
quickling run them around.
Oh god.
That would be an awesome fight.
Well, we've just played this module, and we've asked Rory a little about quicklings, and then talked a little about quicklings.
And been suitably disappointed.
And I would like to thank everyone for joining us. This was actually a pretty fun module. What was it called again, Rory?
Tide of Morning.
Tide of Morning.
This
Pretty
is
cool,
Tide
actually.
of Twilight.
Not a tidally named Pathfinder Society.
Well, maybe we'll
scenarios.
play Tide of Twilight sometime in the future.
Crimson Tide.
I'm sure we will. Rory's
Tide
nodding
the
yes.
detergent.
Yep, I want to
Oh.
run it.
It's Tide. I assume Tide of Twilight's a higher level one.
I don't remember. I will have to check. I think it
Alright.
is still 1 through 5. It might be 3 to 7.
Okay.
All right.
So thank you very much for watching, guys, and we will
Thanks.
hopefully catch you in the near future.
Yep.
Take care,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Right.